Where are you? Let's be having you. The Bacon Brigade. Assemble! Yo, what's up, legends? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little stream for you lads and lasses. We are here back again for the Crystal Palace versus Manchester United game taking place tonight at Selhurst Park, aka Cantona's Kung Fu Arena. So, how are we all doing tonight, guys? Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you can hear us. There's people in the intro there saying that this stream is lagging to fuck. Hopefully it's not. Don't know what's going on there. It seems okay my end. So, you know, a lot of people are saying it's gash though. So give us some feedback. Let us know if the stream's coming through okay for you. Smash a yes in the chat if it is. Smash a no in the chat if it's lagging to fuck. I'm putting in a gash-tastic display right now. Let us know. But hello to you all. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, it's good. Yeah, I'll get in there. Nice one. It's better now. Okay, good. Nice one, Chris Koo. How you doing, PJ, Chris Jones, Paul Warburton, Gary Finnegan, Robert Goff, Dave Watkins, MKP, Daddy McMillan, Crazy Joe, Sanjay, Ollie Khan, Pro Lange, Hashrat, Faz, John Boy Cat, TJ Ninks, Madhouse, Gary Finnegan, Get Out MCFC Scammer, Chris O'Hagan, Make the Most of It, Nick Pendragon, Michael Garner, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. I really do appreciate you getting in here for the start of the show. Smash that like button on it. Raw. Give us a big thumbs up at the start of this one. Every little like helps the stream. Share it around wherever you can. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to give us a cheeky little repost, please do. We'll shout you out later on, everyone who gives us a retweet over there on the twits. Also, I just want to say shout out to a couple of legends at the start of this show. Mate, who became a member a minute ago before Sully Griffin's gifted out 5 memberships? Because it's disappeared. Something popped up and I've lost it now. Who became a member before? But either way, Sully Griffin has gifted out 5 members on the channel. And thank you so much. We also had somebody else become a member, of which we will announce in a moment once we found out. But Sully Griffin has just made 5 new members of the channel at the start of the stream. Thank you, Sully, for making members on the channel there, you legend. Thank you very much indeed. That's bloody awesome. You guys get some big love in there for Mr. Sully Griffin, a hero amongst men. By the way, Sully, you'll be pleased to know that the outro has now finally been updated, mate. So you are on the old Pork Platoon section, as you rightfully should be. So that's good. What's up, Vinny VD Hardcore Gamer? Wait, it was you, wasn't it, lad? Was it Hardcore Gamer who's just become a member? Yes. That's it. Sorry, I did see it pop up and literally I just got a brain like jelly, lad. But yes, it was you. Hardcore Gamer, thank you for becoming a member of the channel, mate. Legend. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Welcome in everybody else as well. The players are just coming out the tunnel here. Jay Chapman, Kraut Mick, Chris O'Hagan, Critch, Tony Snooker Fan, Stephen Shipman, Connor, Jack and Hager, The Big Beard, Scoojo, Keith Led, Crazy Joe, Paul Warburton, Hashrat, Kyle Fisk. Everybody who's in here, thanks for getting in. I appreciate you all. Big up Abano Valdez for the 199 super chat there, my friend. See. Thank you. He says prediction for today's game. Right, let's get the predictions in there. My prediction for the game. Pain. Hey, Mrs. Balboa. No, I personally think it's going to be a tough game, mate, because Man United are always in tough games because we're fucking shy at the moment under Ten Hag and the team's guff and we've got loads of injury problems. We've got a proper guffed up team of guff. It's all sorts of messed up, lad, who we've got available in different positions and stuff. Sure, we've got the players to do the job. Sure, we should be able to do the pigging job, but will we actually do the pigging job? That's another question. Let's face it, Man United are just horrible right now. We are a frigid team. you know, the lineup tonight, it's interesting, to say the least, but it's because we've got a lot of issues, you know, injury issues, players out, etc. Jay Chapman, yes, 2-1. Bart's going 2-1. My prediction, I'm going to go for a win for United, but I think it's going to be 2-1 United as well. I'm going with you. I do think 2-1. You reckon a draw? 3-0 says Corrupted. 3-1 says Must Play. Hey, City 10, what's going on, you legend desk? 2-1 says Connor. 2-1 says Johnny. 3-1 says KRB. 1-all. 2-all. 2-all. I mean, I would not be surprised with a draw if this team just absolutely bottle jobbed it like we have done all season. We've been fucking gash. Let's be realistic here. We should be able to turn up and beat these Melts. But would it be a surprise if we didn't beat these Melts? No. Especially away from home, especially with how the team's been, especially with the injury concerns, especially with old Conehead in charge. No, it wouldn't be a surprise, guys. So let's hope we win, but I'm braced for the worst, mate. Sully Griffin, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says this will be a hard one for both teams tonight. Draw. Fairs. I mean, look, obviously United have got pressure on with teams like Chelsea winning and, you know, obviously trying to challenge for the top European spaces. We can't get Champions League, but the other European spaces, and that's in doubt. Even that's in doubt for this season with how we're playing and how the sort of other teams are finishing. So this is like a must-win game in regards to, like, if you want to see United guaranteed some sort of European football next season, Europa League, Guff, or whatever it may be. It's quite an important game for that. I'm not bothered about that, to be honest. I mean, smash a yes or no if you really care about United being in the Europa League. I mean, I would be bang up for it if we just used it as a vehicle to give players experience, you know, like all the group stage Europeans do. Until you get through to the latter stages, might as well just use it as a breeding ground to blood your young players, you know, but they won't do that, mate. So it'll just be a fucking distraction to the Premier League anyway if we were in the Europa Guff. Who wants to be in that Poundland fucking Guff second rate bloody spa happy shopper shite fucking tournament? You know what I mean? Yeah, 1-all, but you got says 3-1 JT. 2-1. Thanks everyone for your predictions. Sorry, there's just so many getting in here. Raw, but big great predictions coming in for everybody there. 3-1 Palace as Lucas and Jano going for 3-1 to Palace. Filthy. Mate, thank you for the $10 super chat. Sue! Very much indeed there for Paul David Elliott. Thank you very much. Or the way it's spelled, I think it's more like Eloit. Eloir. You know what I mean? I don't know. No, it's Elliot, mate. So, thank you very much to Paul David Elliott for the super chat there. He says, Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 2. A dub is a dub. Love that, Paul. You know, you're right, mate. You know, in the famous words of Vin Diesel, lad, it doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning, you know? That's true. And if Man United do get the dub tonight, that's what matters the most. Of course, we're looking for a good performance. Of course, we're looking for an emphatic win. But reality bites. We're shite at the moment. If we get a win, that'll be good. But fucking come on, United. Give us something to cheer about here, lads. Come on, then. The game's about to kick off. Here it is, guys. The timer's up in the top right corner. Come on, United. Get yourself in there, all my friends. Man United versus Crystal Palace is underway. Palace kick us off at the back. By the way, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, get yourself involved. You want to chat and get involved with us. Subscribe, share it around, smash the like button, and let's get stuck in. So, also, this is the team lineup, guys, for anybody just getting in here. Sorry, I forgot to say that. But we've got Andre Onana in sticks. You've got Diogo Dalot, Johnny Evans, Casemiro. I mean, that is a guff back line for many reasons. Makeshift and old and slow. Wan-Bissaka the Spider. So, all right with our wing-backs, of course, but the centre-backs, we'll see how they do. I mean, look, they've got super bags of experience, these guys. Christian Eriksen, over the hill and far away these days a little bit there, Christian. A great player in his day, but he's not 100 years old. He's only like 32 or 33, but he's got a lot of miles on the clock, let's face it. He's got fucking basically something similar to a pacemaker fitted, for Pete's sake. You know, so it's just a bit sus. Kobbie Mainoo, absolutely brilliant. Obviously, interesting to see Mason Mount starting for us tonight as well, guys. It really is. No Bruno Fernandes, though, is a big loss, of course. Garnacho, one of our star players all season. Anthony, very mixed player, isn't he? Mixed bag. He can turn up and play well, or he can turn up and play gush. And then you've got Rasmus up top, who, again, sort of has had a very quiet spell. So that's the team lineup, guys. Give the team lineup a rating out of 10 if you want. I'm going to give it a rating of 3. It's absolutely bang average. This is a United side in the Premier League, is it? Fucking shite. Let's be honest, but I know there's a lot of injury problems, guys. I do know that. But it is because of that. It's a shit lineup. Yeah, I mean, look, we're playing Cassie and Johnny Evans at the back for God's sake. Tommy Boyle, how you doing, you legend? Oh, shit, early penalty appeal there for Palace. Referee waves it off and says nothing doing. Tommy Boyle, if you were asked to name the top 6 or 7 teams who play good attacking football in the Premier, you would probably have the 7 teams above us in that list. We play ugly. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, honestly, no joke, Tommy. If we're just talking about teams who play good attacking football, if that's the metric we're using to measure this on, then we'd be near the fucking relegation zone, mate. If you're talking about team ratings of actual good attacking play, I don't think we'd be in the top half, in terms of the just attack. If you're talking about teams that attack well and play good football and attack. No, we're miles off, mate, in that regard. Good shout. Luan France, thank you, Luan. Says we've got 184 likes, nearly at 200, guys. That's a great start. Keep hitting those likes. It is awesome of you. I think I might have done Tony, lad. I think I have done Tony. Let's scroll up and see what you sent me. Thank you very much, Tony. Nut, how you doing, Nut? Also, Disco Dave sent a €2 super chat. Disco Dave, great to see you. Also, my friend, how are you doing? I'm all right, mate. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. How are you doing? Thank you so much for getting in, as always, you long-time legend. Tony Snooker fan, there it is, boss. Onana kicks the ball out. Then it's a shit pass out from Andre, and he's given the bastard ball away to Crystal Palace early doors. For fuck's sake, mate. Do not start another game like this, Andre, mate. Get your head in the game, boss. Fuck me. Supposed to be the distribution guy, isn't he? That's what he's supposed to be. That's what he's supposed to be, guys. He's supposed to be able to distribute. Is that really... Get in there, Mike. Anyway, Tony says, hi, Pig, I watched the Forza Motorsport stream. It's funny. They was knocking you out. Can I join you? I wouldn't knock you out of the race. Definitely next time we race, Tony Snooker fan, you absolutely can. So probably Wednesday, mate, I'm going to do a Forza stream. People have been calling for it for a long time. Over on the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming. If you're not subscribed to Flying Pig Gaming, you're missing out. Make sure you subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming on YouTube. That's my second channel there. But yeah, definitely, Tony, you can definitely get involved. Thank you very much, Tony. Yeah, a lot of people want to see that, mate. Thank you, Brian Stones, for coming in here and subscribing, Brian. Top man. Back to Andre Onana it goes. Now he gets his head up. Pops it up the pitch, and again he's given the bastard ball away! Crystal Palace in our third. Wan-Bissaka's got it back. Thankfully, it hasn't led to any goals or anything, but that's 2 errors passing out from the back by Andre Onana early doors, mate. That's supposed to be the thing that he's the best at. Gush player, guys. Give it until, I don't know, new manager comes in and perhaps we'll see a change in personnel between the sticks. Obviously, I think Ten Hag is going to stick with him because Ten Hag spent the money on him. Ten Hag allowed David De Gea to go, a club legend who's twice the goalie of Onana, to be fair. So he's going to stick with him. Super chat. But do you think the next manager should stick with him, live chat? Yes or no? Do you think the next manager should stick with Andre Onana? Honestly, from what I've seen from him, it would be like just accepting problems and mediocrity for the future. Maybe if he was to just go and be solid now, but from what we've seen, it's like, is that realistic? You have to look at players' performances and the consistencies in their game, and there's been a lot of errors in his game this season for us. Is that going to stop overnight? We can hope, but there's hope, and then there's taking the right measures to actually make sure you take hope out the fucking arrangement, and you just make it about facts. And the facts are, at the moment, he's error prone. Nice one. Wait, let's catch up with the chat here, see what you guys are saying. No. He needs better defenders. Well, that's definitely true. Yeah, absolutely true. No. Fair enough. But yeah, fair enough. I'm kind of with you as well. I kind of think that the next manager, ever it may be, should probably try and address that problem area for us. It's another one of those players that we've bought over the years, many of which we've bought, and they've just turned out to be a bit of a waste of money, really. Like, we've paid a premium for them and not really worked out too well. And now we've got to try and offload them, I suppose. Or he's just going to turn out to be, a rotationary backup goalie. We've got to get a new goalie in at some point because he's suspect. Simon Cowie, thank you for the $9.99 super chat there, Simon Cowie. Thank you, Simon Cowie, lad. Let's go. He says, hi, Pig, we will draw 2-2. I rate it 4 out of 10, right? Yeah, it is a very sort of shite lineup, isn't it, mate? Yeah, I'll just get rid of that now, actually, and put the chat back. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a 3 or 4 out of 10 lineup. Just we've got a lot of errors, injuries, I should say, and because of that, it's shite. Even if everybody was fit, it wouldn't be a 10 out of 10 because we just don't really have the players that United should have right now. We should have like a a team of Galacticos. I mean, that's one thing that I agree with on sort of Ten Hag's point when he had that interview with Gary Neville a few days ago, and obviously talking. He's just basically, what a load of shite he spoke in that interview, by the way. Fuck me. 30 minutes of absolute waffle off guff. Didn't actually said about 3 things in the whole time. It was actually infuriating, to be honest, listening to that gashtastic interview. But either way, one thing I do agree with him about is the fact that United is the sort of club that should have the absolute premier players. We should have the top players. Should be signing the best players in the world, you know. That's one thing I can agree with. Rather than players that, you know, have got years and years of development to it. You want a mixture. You want to try and develop players from your setup and your youth academy and everything, like we have done with players like Garnacho and Maynard, which he's done well, to be fair, in that regard. But then you also want to be able to sign the top players, and so you're not just waiting years to build all the time. Man United's a huge club. We need the top players. Would I take Tuchel as a coach? No, but I would take him on my knee to be my next ventriloquist dummy, mate. Draw a couple of lines down the side of his mouth, mate. Put your hand up his fucking back of his shirt. I said shirt. And you know, you got yourself a good fucking dummy there, mate, for your ventriloquist act on a Saturday night down the fucking con club. You know what I mean? Because that's what he fucking looks like, boss. I ain't having that twat as my manager, bro. No. Plus, okay, yeah, he did win the Champions League with Chelsea. He has got some Premier League experience and all that stuff, but it's not like he's set the world like this season. He's fucking shat it, really. Tuchel? No. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Alejandro Garnacho. Alejandro, we've given the ball away. This is a very shite start again by United. It's just very much a case of turning over possession and then inviting counter-attacks onto us. And, you know, with the way United have been and the defence that we've had and just the amount of chances that teams have had against us this season, you know, teams are confident of taking up the pitch and creating just like they have done here. That's a big tackle there by Casemiro at the back. Gets a good leg in, very good. And now United look to counter, but the pass is cut out on the halfway line at the back there now for Palace. Yeah, maybe Bayender, Tommy Boyle. Yeah, could give Bayender a go, eh? Yeah, Nuts says, I doubt Onana's the right man for United. See, that's my point as well. You could just sort of blindly continue with him in the hope that he does turn into a success and stop the errors, or you can just look at what has happened before and what he's done in nearly a whole season now and say that it's just not been good enough. I'd be getting on the blower to David De Gea in the summer. not even kidding. I know nobody else has come in for him, or they have come in for him, but he's not signed for anybody else. That's because he's a greedy bastard. He's used to the best of the best of the best, mate. You know, he's £300,000 a week, greedy bastard. But I'll tell you what, he is a class player, though. And he was fantastic for us. Maybe there's other goalkeepers, of course. Well, that era's gone now, I think. I'm not being realistic thinking we're going to go and get De Gea back. I really don't believe that's going to be the case. But, you know, he shouldn't have gone in the first place is the point I'm making. He was a United player. He had a bit of bollocks about him. Yeah, he made a few errors last year. Only a few. Fucking love David De Gea, mate. It was quality for us. And when you see somebody else come in and him go, and then you see how the new goalkeeper does amid all this hype, then you realise just how fucking good and valuable David De Gea was actually for us. He was such a solid player. That was most definitely not the problem area in the team to strengthen, was it? That was not the area where you spend 50 million on in the summer. Ten Hag and the team, i.e. the recruitment team, the people in charge making the decisions in recruitment at the club, you fucking shat it in the summer. In every regard. 60-odd million on Mount, 50 million on Onana, letting David De Gea go. You've shat it. That's why we've had a shit season. Decisions have ramifications and knock-on effects. Look at those bloody stupid Birmingham City melts getting relegated, mate. Getting just what they deserve, really. It's what they fucking deserve, mate. They had a coach there who was doing well at the start of the season. Wayne Rooney's available. Let's get Wayne in because he's big name. He comes in and fucking sharts it because he's got no... real proper experience of managing bloody MLS sides. Might as well be a fucking college team. And and then he shots it, and then they have to sack him off anyway and start all over again, and then they're fucking relegated, mate. That's because you planned gashly and you executed your decisions in just awful decision making. Same goes for Man United in the summer, really. You know, we're feeling the effects this season based on our recruitment in the summer. If we'd have recruited really well in the summer, we could have had a good season. It's not the only reason. There's coaching problems, there's injury problems, but fuck me, we would have been a lot better if we'd have just gone and signed a few players that we actually needed, and didn't let De Gea go. Natalia's in here. Yes, how you doing there, Natalia? And Kate Cadet getting in here. What's going on? In 1861, Crystal Palace took a keen liking to both Burnley and Chelsea's home kit. Undecided. They chose to have both. Palace home shirt was born. De Gea got treated bad by Ten Hag. Yeah, so apparently what happened with the De Gea situation is there was a contract offer on the table. Fuck me! They've scored! Oh my God! This is Manchester United! He's waltzed on through our entire fucking backline, bro! Like he's not even there. At least he's just waltzed through. Literally walked through our backline. You know why? Because we got a bunch of fucking geriatric dinosaurs playing for us. There was no planning in the summer as they talking about our recruitment being gassed. That's why we ended up with fucking Casemiro and Johnny Evans. Two players playing with fucking Zimmer frames at the back for us. They've walked through our team. They've walked on through, and guess who's there to stop it in between the sticks? Fucking Flubberhando Nana, who can't save a damn thing. And there, look at him. He's, okay. Get across to it, Andre. You know what? Your shite is one Andre Onana. Yes, the defence is fucking pathetic. Casemiro, you've absolutely been done as well. You pathetic individual this season. Legend of the game this season, fucking absolute pudding of the game. And look, Andre, get over to it, mate. You're wrong-footed. You've shifted all your fucking weight of that big heavy flubber hand over onto your right side. And then you can't spin across to your left quick enough, mate. Positioning and anticipation of a fucking absolute lemming on a cliff. That guy. Suicidal shite. And then you've got the... oh, my God. I mean, where do you begin with how bad this United side is? It's fucking unbelievable, isn't it? The defending there, fucking unbelievable. They literally walked on through. Here you go. Have it. I've never seen such an unchallenged goal this season from any team, in any defence, any team against any other team. That's the most unchallenged goal this season by anybody. Might as well have literally been nobody there on the pitch. So, like, literally, if you haven't seen the goal, guys, it's somebody walking through our back line and putting it in the back of the fucking net. It's pathetic. And then the goalkeeping is awful too. It's just fucking awful, guys. There you go. We're 1-0 down. Classic. It's fucking classic is what it is. What do you expect from this United side under Ten Hag? What do you expect? One 0 to Palace, guys. 1-0 to Palace. Unreal. Right, will we see some sort of response from these players now? Are they just going to bend over and take it? Like they always do? Or are we going to see some sort of fucking response? What coaching is this? What defending is this? What selection is this? What is this? Like, genuinely, what is this? Basics being, yeah. Hey, Eddie's Football Waffle, how you doing, mate? Basics are being fundamentally ignored here by this United side under Ten Hag. The coaching's an embarrassment, to be fair. Look, I get it. I get it, right? These players are sort of flung together. But they've had time to work. They've got experience. Yeah, the backline's super suspect. There is a thing called an ethos, a style, an understanding, a way of playing, an organisation. You can be organised, you can do the basics well. If you do that well, then, okay, it's up for the other players to outclass you. But you can't just leave it open for them and make it easy for them, which is what we do all the time. Yeah, so we might be finishing mid-table this season, guys. You know, Europa League could be out the equation if we continue to go down this road. Hello there, Rushmano. How you doing, you absolute legend? Get in there. How you doing? Oh, tell you what, though, guys. Fucking come on, though. Come on, United. Let's see a little bit of a response. Let's see some backbone from you. You know, let's actually see it. So we've had a blow across our bows there. We're 1-0 down. We are trying to compete for some sort of guff second-rate European qualification this season. Can these guys actually show some bottle, or are they just going to bend over again like they always do? Mate, thank you there, Disco Dave. Says Premier League giants with championship players. Clear out now. Yeah, some of them do deserve to be playing for much lesser teams than Man United, if we're being fair. Most of them. Most of them, actually. Well, let's just go through it, actually. Let's have a little look at the lineup. So, right, this is my take on it. Andre Onana should not be playing for Manchester United. He is a Ipswich Town player. Or, if we're being honest, okay, he was good in Serie A and he went to a Champions League final with Inter and all that. Bollocks. Nice one. Go back to Italy then, mate. That's about right. It's a slower paced league. Whatever. Fine. Diogo Dalot, yes, got a future, like the guy. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, same goes for him. Johnny Evans, love the guy, but he's 100 years old. He's got to go. Casemiro, same goes for him, really. And this season he's fallen off a cliff with his performances. He used to be good for us. One season he was good for us. He used to be one of the best CDMs in the world. Now he's shite, it turns out. Anyway, I mean, I know you don't lose it overnight, but just he has been pretty bang average for much of the season. Let's just say it how it is. Go on then, my son! Mason Mount! Oh, his shot is blocked there. First chance really of the game for United there. Christian Eriksen, goodness me, the guy is basically a cyborg at this stage. You know, he's being kept alive with technology at this fucking stage. You know what I mean? He's playing in Manchester United midfield. That tells you everything, right? So Christian Eriksen, as much as I love the guy, good, God bless you, all the best in health and everything, but fuck me, it's time to turn it in, lad. For United, anyway. Kobe Mainoo, star, future star. Anthony Dos Santos, is this guy playing today as well? We're 70 minutes in, I haven't seen the twat. You know, let's face it. Goodness me, I don't know about Ipswich Town, more like fucking Kettering Town, Francie Dos Santos, to be being fair. Mason Mount, 60 minutes, Mason Mount, nah. So Mason Mount is not a United player either, and he's certainly not a number 7. Just the fact that he's wearing the 7 on his shirt actually offends me. It actually brings me to I actually am offended by that. Alejandro Garnacho, future star. Rasmus Højlund could be great for the future as well, but we need some more firepower up top. That's about half the first team there that definitely needs to fuck off, you know? So that's pretty gash, and those aren't even including the players that are already out injured, that are not available in the starting lineup, who definitely also need to fuck off. So Man United have big problems, mate. We've got to sell a lot of players in the summer, or get rid or terminate them, or do whatever we can. Have a car boot sale, whatever we need to do to get rid of these guys, and then sign loads of new players, and this time recruit to a decent fashion and not recruit badly like we did in this summer transfer window gone. Free kick then for Palace. Yeah, I mean, sometimes he has a good game, Tommy, but it's not like you can rely on him to be a consistent player that turns up. He always tries. I like effort. Effort gets you some of the way, but you've also got to have some quality on the end of it as well.
Get in there, my son.
Sometimes he does well, you know. There's glimpses at least of real quality from Anthony Dos Santos, but then there's not really any consistency. And if you're going to be a top player for Man United, you've got to turn up most of the time. Griffo Chaz, what's happening, you big legend? I hope you're doing well there, Griffo. Oh, it's just unbelievable, isn't it, Griffo, mate? You know, it just goes from gash to gasher. Most games, it boggles the mind how bad we can continue to be. Tenor going on about style and stuff. Fuck yeah. Now, this style so far in this game is AIDS. What are we getting our style from? It's a disease. That's what we're getting our style from. It's that bad. It's horrible. This is actually disease-worthy football right now. Oh, what's that, Eric? We've had injuries, have you? You've had injuries, have you? And you haven't had the chance to be able to get that consistency within the side. Oh, okay. Maybe fucking buy some bloody players who aren't shit in the summer then! You know? Maybe plan a little bit. Simon Cowie, thank you very much there. Pig, a non-leagues team can beat us. Even a school team could beat us. We are so shit. Now, that's actually a ridiculous comment, Simon Cowie, lad. What you on about, Simon? A school team could beat us, mate. Come on, we'd at least get a draw against the fucking school team. I feel you, mate. We're fucking shit. I feel you, Simon. But, like, you're right in a lot of ways, because whoever we go up against, we just play down to their level, it seems. What's my heart rate? 73 at the moment. Actually pretty chilled. Pretty chilled at the moment for me. That Whitney Lee, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Wait a second, though, because they've just fucking cut us open again. Another shot on goal, thankfully. They fucked it. Thankfully. They're doing the defending for us now. They've took pity on us. They felt sorry for us. They said, you guys can't do the fucking defending. We're going to put the blocks in for you against ourselves. That's what's happened there. Thankfully. Because otherwise, it's another fucking goal scoring opportunity for Palace. Wake the fuck up, boys. We're just there for the taking at the moment, it seems. Like, any counter-attack, it's the same as every other game we've seen recently under 10. They side us open. Doesn't matter who you're playing. We will concede 20 chances in this game. We will, because that's how we play. We've got no defensive rigidity, stability at all. Yeah, I know. KK, that's 60 million. Unbelievable, lad. 60 million for Mount is unbelievable. Michael Brunelli, thanks for subscribing. Soldier Arzen, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. We're on our way to 82,000 subscribers. If you're new, hit the old subscribe button down below. It's free. Click the bell icon for notifications and smash a like on the video as well. Every like helps the channel out. It helps us to compete with clickbait wankstains and corporation prets. So hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done so. It's free. Dudes. Dante, yes, good shout, good shout, good shout. Wait a second, it's another bloody chance for Palace. Across a goal, out the other side, shot on goal. Andre Onana makes the stop this time. We are so bad. Every team looks sensational against us. With the kits and the colour of the kits and everything, it's like, I don't know, is it Barcelona we're playing? Oh no, it's shitting Palace. Eric Ten Hag's manager, OAP home. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's a lot of old players in this team that do probably need to be put out to pasture, lad. Michael Bonelli, thank you very much indeed for the £2 super chat. He says, Gold Fridge ignored my £2 chat. I bet you don't. Michael, of course I don't, mate. I never intend to miss anybody's chats, by the way. To be fair to him, he probably doesn't as well. let's be honest, sometimes, even this channel, I mean, sometimes he's probably a bit of a prat and just decides to ignore stuff, but most of the time, I imagine it's probably down to the fact that there's probably shitloads of people in the chat. Just like there is here, and sometimes it's a little, it is a little bit difficult, and it's even, times and bloody God knows how much in that sense there. So, but yeah, I haven't ignored it though, mate. You weren't wrong, mate. You weren't wrong. No. But it is actually reasonably challenging keeping up with chat sometimes. Not so much the super chats though, because they pop up there, but. Still, though, I do miss them from time to time and then have to be reminded. The only difference is that when somebody does super chat on this channel, we absolutely get it read out. Like the moderators obviously will tell me you've missed one and we'll go back and read it. So that's the difference, I guess. But anyway, wait a second. Here is Alejandro Garnacho. He cuts inside. And he is clipped. And it is a free kick to Man United on the edge of the box. Good position, this, for someone who's got a bit of bollocks about them. Oh, no. Better call in Doris the fucking tea lady then. Because we don't have any bollocks in this team. Are we going to find the back of the net here? Well, it's a great chance. It is a great chance for someone if they've got a bit of bollocks about them. Yeah, John Gallagher says, come on, Pig, get behind the team. Mate, I am behind the team, mate. Fucking come on, United. Do I think the team's playing well at the moment? Do I think this team is a Manchester United team of which I could be proud of? Do I think this team, these set of players, befits Manchester United and represents Manchester United to the stature that we should be? Fuck no, mate! And I will say that because that's my opinion. We need to do a lot better than this shite. Goodness me. But I still, obviously, of course I want to see United win this game and do well, mate. Fuck me. It's just, you can't be happy with this. You can't be happy with this style. You can't be happy with these results. You can't be happy with the fact we're trying to maybe get into the fucking Europa League. You can't be happy with that, can you? Sphinx, thank you for the super chat. Says, have you ever considered becoming a flip-flop City scummer just to feel happy for one season? I must admit, I mean, it's something that is a consideration, obviously. Yeah, but then obviously I wake up and realise that I'm not a complete fucking dirty jebend. And, don't want to associate myself with a cheating set of absolute bastards, mate. And also, who's to say that, you're going to have success now and you feel good now, do you? Yeah, nice one. Wake up in a couple of years' time when things have caught up with City in terms of their ownership, in terms of their financial fair play breaches, their charges, etc. And maybe you'll be saying, we're successful. Yeah, in League fucking 2, mate. Christian Eriksen's binged it over the top of the crossbar. It wasn't a terrible effort, but it's just not quite got it up and down. Good enough. Mate, City are going to get absolutely imploded at some point, mate. That's the funny thing. You City wankbags actually think you're the nuts and you've built something based on a strong foundation. No, you've built it based on a fucking beach, mate, on sand. And when some fucking wave comes along, doesn't even have to be a big wave, it's going to get washed away, lad. And as soon as it does, mate, I'm going to be up on my fucking hill in my castle here, built on fucking monster foundations of a fucking legendary football club for fucking many years of success and fans all around the fucking world. And we're going to be laughing at you wankers. Yeah, but right now, enjoy it, mate. Enjoy your fucking sandy, beachy holiday foundation homemade's going to get washed away one day, lad. All right? Anyway, so where am I at here with the chat? Sorry, guys. Thank you, Stephen Shipman. I hope you're doing good, boss. Welcome in, King Kenny, you scumbag. What's going on? Oh, Kev Moore, look forward to playing United off Brighton. Oh, my God. Mate, thank you, Cat Lego. Appreciate you. Critch, thank you for the super chat. Says, did you watch the Neville interview? I did. It was the most infuriating shit I've ever heard, mate. How can you say so little and say so much at the same time? The guy spoke in every little piece of English he knows in that interview, and he still didn't say anything. Yeah. Another year of this pain coming. I don't think that anybody can really announce that they're going to get rid of Ten Hag before the FA Cup finals finish. They want to try and keep everything on track. And even if we were to win that FA Cup final, he might get sacked. And even if we don't win that FA Cup final, I think there's quite a good chance he'll get sacked. So just because he's saying this and saying that, and they're making it seem like everything's okay at the moment, doesn't mean that it is. Just like nothing's okay with Manchester United's backline, because we just made a big error. Kobbie Mainoo gives the ball away. Thankfully, Andre Onana does brilliantly, actually, in that instance, to just mop up that mistake and pounces on it and smothers it really well, getting there, Andre Onana. But fuck me, Mainoo just gives them a chance, man, there. You do not need to be seeing that right now. Yeah, and we just always play with the same old guff formation that doesn't even work for us. Even when we've got players fit and available in the right position, you've got old man Cassie sat in front of the back line and he's isolated a lot of time. Mate, I don't know what's going on here! Palace are all the fuck over us! I do know what's going on. Same old shit that we've seen every other game this season, to be fair. Man United just can't defend. We can't keep hold of the ball. We can't control games. There's no midfield quality like that. There's also defensive serious vulnerability. It's the same. This is just expected now, this style of play. Yeah, cheating bastards you are, MCFC, mate. Phalo says, Piggy, can't wait for the season to end. We are bleeding pony. Here, watching the game with my son, Harry, is a big fan. Mate, shout out to Phalo P and big up Harry. Thank you so much for watching the stream together there, peeps. I really do appreciate that. And welcome into the show. Dude, I know. This season's a dead one, isn't it? I mean, I guess that obviously we've still got a chance. If we played City in the FA Cup final, 100 times, we would win a fair amount of those games. I don't know what the percentage would be, but maybe like 35%, 40%, who knows? Football's a funny old game. City, of course, expected to beat us in the final, though, and they are a much more dominant side right now. But football, we could beat them. But even with that knowledge that we've got an FA Cup final, the performances, the league performances, the Champions League performances, this season, like you say, it's basically dead, and we just want it I just want it to end as well, really. I just want it to end as well. Thank you so much for that, boss. I don't know, Critch. I don't think so. I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. Try not to miss Super Chats, mate. No, I don't miss Super Chats there, mate. I just have to catch up with the chat and then go back. I actually read your one, mate, so that's funny, isn't it? So you're just being impatient there, Critch, lad. You know what I mean? Impatient, lad. I've already read it, lad. Thank you so much for sending that in, dude. I've already read it, mate. Thank you, Fresh Drip. Zamiasi with a super chat says, did you see our masterpiece on Saturday? Oh! I didn't actually see it, no, but I know you're obviously doing well. Didn't see it live anyway, but I saw some highlights and stuff, and obviously I know you're doing well, Zane. I know it. Good on you. Good on you, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you ultimately bottle it and finish a couple of points behind City. You know, that's not what I want to happen, but that's what is going to happen, mate. It's written in the stars. You know, that's how it is for Arsenal Hollands. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I'll ask the live chat. I'll put the question to the live chat, though, in regards to the winners of the Premier League. Who wins the Premier League? Is it City? Is it Arsenal? Have your say. I think it's City, because they're cheating bastards and they've been there, done that. They know how to win. They know how to see out seasons. And Arsenal are perennial bottle merchants who literally, when it comes to this sort of situation, when they're getting close to the finish line, what they will start to do is they'll start to shake and sweat and panic and ultimately fucking shut the bed and bottle it and fall over just literally on the last hurdle before the finish line. This is how they do. So, yeah, but I hope Arsenal win it. Andre Onana's had to come out there and try and mop it up, and he's a dodgy bastard. But he has done well. He has managed to just chest it and hoof it away. Fucking hell. I hate this way this team plays. I'm going to go ahead and say this right now, guys. And we've had some pretty unlikable teams in the post-Fergie era. I'm going to go ahead and say right now, this is my least favourite Man United team that I've watched play. This season's team. Out of all the last 10 years, this is the one. This is my least favourite Manchester United team in the way of which we go about it, who we've got in the side, personnel, how they play, tactics, style, coaching, football, goals. This is actually the worst one in the last 10 years, I believe. This season's performances of this Manchester United team. They're fucking shite. So there you go. Big changes afoot in the summer, hopefully. That's what's needed. Super chat. Giggle Factory says, prove that City are cheats and I'll give you a £500 super chat. Actual evidence that proves they're guilty. Go. Oh, okay, Giggle Factory. Right, let me just pop into my investigation bag here, lad. Yeah, I think I've got a nice file on City after I did some undercover reconnaissance work at the Empty Had Stadium. So, yeah, give me a moment. What the fuck are you talking about, mate? Produce some evidence, lad. They're withholding all the fucking evidence. It's all wrapped up in fucking red tape. All these court proceedings and shite at some point, and they make it go away with fucking money, mate. That's what I'm saying to you. Look, we don't need a fucking proof. I can tell you this. City was shite. 2011 comes along. They spend shitloads of money buying every single bastard fucking possible player living well beyond their means. They got no fans. Can't fill a fucking stadium. Not generating cash. Having to do deals from like Etihad Airways and shit like this that sponsor fucking Pep Guardiola's left bollock and put some money through the football club to justify our fucking income. In reality, you don't earn fuck all. You didn't earn fuck all before they start putting fucking money into your fucking club, lad. Yeah? So, I haven't got all the details in front of me. It's obvious, mate. Goodness me, are you dumb? You know? Fucking hell. Zamiasi, thank you very much. Says, how does it feel being 8th? Need Cameron mentality. Mate, it does not feel good, I'll tell you that much. It does not feel good. Exactly, they burnt it. They made it go away. This is the problem with City now. This is the problem. The Cake Cadet, thank you for the £2 super chat, says United Moyes era beats Ten Hag's team comfortably. Yes, it does. I believe so too. Moyes leaving at the end of the season, next United manager. Fucking hell. Paul S says, but it's our team. It is, mate. It is. It is. I just want so much better for this team. Do you know what this is like? This is like having a daughter. She grows up, you're very proud of her. She's a lovely daughter. And then, you know, she goes and starts dating a fucking crackhead, you know? And she brings him home to the dinner table and he's fucking popping off to the toilet every 2 minutes, doing bumps, coming in fucking jittering and shit, twitching. And you're just supposed to be fucking happy, are you? No, you love your daughter, mate. You want what's best for your daughter, bro. You don't want her to be fucking shacked up with some fucking crackhead, living a crackhead life, mate. You know what I mean? This is what this is like. We want something nice and respectable for our daughter, mate. And unfortunately, this United side is just too cracked out right now from almost every regard. That's what it is. We love United, obviously. The frustration, the pain comes from the fact that we're seeing them damaged, you know? I did see that, King Kenny, yeah. I know, I'm international, mate. I'm on Disney Plus these days. I know. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, so I am on the new series of Welcome to Wrexham on Disney Plus for a split second. There's a little piece for when they played Manchester United in the pre-season games. And it just cuts to a few different like YouTubers and stuff. And there's me going, fucking hell! You know, that's literally, they used that bit. Of all the bits they could have used, it's me going, fucking hell! I'm on Disney Plus on a fucking documentary. It literally cuts from Ryan Reynolds to basically me. You know? Could have told my aunt is about that. To everybody, check this out. Something to be proud of. Oh no, then here you go, guys. Here's the clip. Fucking hell! Do you know what I mean? They've done me dirty there, guys. But still, it's cool that I was on it, though. Nice one. Seriously. Oh. It's mad, isn't it? Hello there, Tristan Hall. You got to fight this summer, mate. Newcastle want Alisi to replace Almiron. We've got to fight this summer to get hold of any players. Yeah, very much the case. Very true. And will we be able to actually attract the top players as well who will have top clubs sniffing around them? if we don't have at least some sort of European football. Or, obviously Man United is a huge club, but to say that our recruitment will not be affected at all if we don't have Champions League football, or then again Europa League football, that's just silly. It will be affected in some way because the top players want to play in the top competitions. Congratulations to Wrexham. Yeah, I was in Welcome to Wrexham, Jordan. Yeah. Series 3, Episode 1, somewhere around the bit where they're talking about Manchester United versus Wrexham, mate. Yeah. Mad. Tell those mugs to pay up. Yeah, they didn't pay me jack shit, lad. Also, nobody's asked my permission. I guess it's out there in the public domain, so they can just use it for whatever they want. Obviously, that's the case, because no bastards asked me for my permission, mate. Nobody's coughed up any dollar-ooskies for me, mate. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a disgrace. Mel Devrani, what's going on, lad? That's true, Craig Warby. Not many people can say they're on Disney Plus, pig. True. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm literally on it for a second, and it's fucking cringeworthy, mate. It's just me just going, fucking hell. To show the grandkids. Matty, they'll be making a documentary about you, pig lad. Hey, thank you, Matty Gorman, lad. Oh, I hate to say it, but I'm getting fed up with United as a whole. So draining watching us. It's painful is what it is. Yeah. That's the word, actually. Great word, draining. That's how I feel after watching most games. Sully Griffin, thanks for the super chat. Is it just me, or is United forcing the ball into Rasmus way too much? I haven't seen that, I'll be honest with you, Sully, but I have been reading the chat lot here and stuff. So, I haven't really seen Rasmus in this game at all so far. So, maybe I should pay more fucking attention, actually. It's just that I'd rather read the bloody live chat than watch this painful United performance these days, it turns out. But anyway, yeah, there is a bit of a break in play here anyway. Thank you for that, Sully Griffin. Oh. Pig going global. Yes, that's right. You know it. Yes, mate. This week, Disney Plus. Next week, Netflix. The week after that, Crime Watch. You know what I mean? Oh, dear. Nah, it's fucking gash, mate. It's really, really bad, this, though. Why are Palace in control? Yeah, fair one. Hi to us, worst United team since the early 70s. No joke. Yeah, fair one, lad. Fair one. I can't really deny much about it. What I will say is, yeah, certainly in my lifetime, it's the worst. Smash a 1 in the chat, guys, if you think this is the worst post-Fergie era season and team that you've seen. Smash a 2 and tell me which one you think was worse if you disagree. Just out of interest, see who thinks which one's shitter. UK Strain says, yeah. Okay, there's lots of ones coming in here. Only pigs. Lots of ones coming in here. Yeah, fair enough. Well, there he goes. No point. No, nobody's even put a single 2. And we've given the ball away again, and Palace have another chance. Nah. Fuck this fucking bullshit. One big fucking teammate. It's happened again. It's actually full-blown happened again, mate, where we've had our fucking pants pulled right the fuck down there, and they've unbelievably just waltzed it through our backline. Waltzed it through the backline and just carried it in there, mate. It's actually fucking incredible, guys. It's actually incredible how fucking bad we can be. Spear! Oh my God! It's fucking incredible how gash we can really truly be. Oh my God, what's that? Oh, can you see this? Look, we've given the ball away in the halfway bastard line. And then they've just rounded us, no dramas at all. And it's a nice goal into the near stick. Andre Onana should be stopping it near post. I guess he's worried about the player coming over far side because United's defending is fucking truly gash. And there's no possibility of them stopping it. So he's got to maybe be aware that there is a player arriving elsewhere. But even so, he's not got his near stick covered. It's a great hit, to be fair. And he's fucking done us. And Man United are I don't know what to say anymore. I've just lost the words for Man United, how bad we are. This isn't Manchester United anymore. It's just painful. It's just sad more than anything, guys. It's, well, what can you do? Fuck this season off. Fuck that fucking conehead off in the summer who's got us playing the worst brand of football of this era. Get these players out the side who are fucking absolute trash men and try and sign some better players in the summer and start again. That's all you can really do. We just have to admit we are truly fucking shite. This Ten Hag side's truly fucking shite. We just established we're the worst side in the last 10 years. Of any Manchester United season, this is the worst one. So... Super chat. Ten Hag, you're a fucking absolute conehead, lad! How have you got this Man United side playing this bad, though? Fucking hell! Casemiro! Wan-Bissaka! We've got fucking decent players in there, to be fair! Lots of good players! Even if there's injuries, even if there's issues, we should have some sort of, like, actual consistency in regards to the way we're playing and doing things. Conehead's got us playing fucking awful! My God! He's got to go. He's just kind of got to go now. He's kind of just got to go. Well, how can anybody tolerate this anymore? He'll be here for the FA Cup final, sure, but then he's got to go. LVG 2.0. He's actually not LVG 2.0. He's LVG 0.5. You know, he's like a fucking inferior version of LVG. You know? Mate, I don't even want to update this score, but we've got to. It's 2-0 to Crystal Palace. If you just get it in here, Man United are the shittest team going. We're going to finish fucking ninth or something, guys. If it continues like this. Zane Miyashi says you missed my super chat. Oh, good, Zane! I'm glad about that one! Let me just go up and see. Stephen Monroe, I've missed your super chat too. Sorry about that, mate. Sorry if I missed anyone's super chats. There's a lot going on there. The goals are going in. I can't fucking, you know, what's happened? Who've I missed here? Oh, Simon Cowie, lad. He says, Pig, City fans need to go read the CAS report from the UEFA case because the judge said they were guilty because of UEFA's statute of limitations. They had to be found not guilty. Well, there you go, Simon. I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? You know, I don't need anybody to tell me that Man City are cheating bastards, to be perfectly honest. I've seen it with my own eyes over the years with what they've done and how they've tried to justify it. So I don't care what anyone says. If they make it go away, they make it go away. But it doesn't stop them, you know, not being absolute cheating bastards. Did O.J. Simpson murder that couple that time? You know, you can't say definitively because he wasn't found guilty in the court of law. Maybe he was found guilty in the civil case, but he wasn't found guilty in the eyes of the law. But did he? Super chat. Get in there, my son. Whitney Lee. Thank you for another super chat there, Whitney. She says United is doing an impression of Ned Beattie in Deliverance. Hickville defending from Man United, basically, is what you're saying. It's absolutely obscene. Yeah. Balnair says Moyes has gone. Time for us to make an announcement. David Moyes has agreed to leave West Ham at the end of the season under mutual consent. That is the latest, yeah. Here's a question for the live chat. Would you have David Moyes as the next manager of Manchester United? Yes or no? Me personally, I'd rather see him manage fucking Ginger Goblin FC, lad! Because he's not getting anywhere near this United side, mate. I think he is obviously a good manager, but certain managers fit certain clubs, and he's a West Ham manager, or an Everton manager, or a decent side manager. He's not a top manager. Imagine going back to David Moyes now. Could you imagine going back to Moyesy? I mean, that would be insane. No, don't even... Please, what is it with people? They just want to think the worst all the time. They want David Moyes to be appointed as manager, or Gareth Southgate, or one of these melts. If you're not careful, guys, you're going to will it into actually happening, you know? If you're not careful, please don't even think that. Listen, if you even think that in a dream, you better wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and say, what the fuck's your problem, mate, you know? Stephen Monroe, thank you for the super chat. Dude, you're going to give yourself an aneurysm. Keep your blood pressure in check. Sage advice, mate. That's good advice, mate. It's good advice. It's just stressful watching United, mate. It's stressful. It is. These days especially. It always has been. Football's always had me stressed out, even when we're playing well on the edge of your seat stuff. If there's a cracking game and it could go either way, that's when I feel the most stress, you know. But this sort of game also causes me a lot of stress, mate. As I'm sure it does with a lot of you. United should come with a fucking health warning. Never mind cigarettes. There should be a, before you actually watch this game on Sky Sports, there should be a little advert that pops up with like a frazzled brain or something that just says this could be particularly bad for your mental and physical health. People with a nervous disposition should perhaps watch Emmerdale on the other side. You know what I mean? Or some shit like that. Because it is stressful stuff, mate, to be fair. Can be, anyway. Can't wait till you get Gareth in. You see? There's another one, mate. Gareth Southgate near this football club. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? That is awful. I was talking about if your daughter started dating a crackhead, he brings her home. That would be like your daughter dating a fucking offender, to be honest with you. That would be even worse. Bringing home fucking Southgate, I'm telling you. We do not need Southgate at this football club. That is guaranteed mediocrity right there. Guaranteed mediocrity. Zamy asks, Piggy meltdown or not? Holy Land flop, yay or nay? Bit stupid, really, to say that Holy Land's a flop yet, because he's just a young guy who's had to come in, and obviously there's a lot of problems within this side. You can't really blame Manchester United's failings this season, anything at all, on Højlund. Yeah, he could have done better, but you can't really blame much on him. He's not shone. He's not a massive success so far. Of course not. He's on the verge of flopping, but he's not a flop yet. He's actually only 20, like, new style, new set of players around him working for him, new tactics, new coach, and maybe he'll be all right, mate, So actually, from what I've seen from him, I do see glimpses of real quality. But, I wouldn't call him a flop just yet. I would not call him a flop just yet, mate, because he's still new to the game, mate, and it's like not really been a great environment for him to just drop into and succeed, is it? If you'd have dropped Rasmus Højlund, say, into Manchester City's side this season, then I'm sure he would have looked just a lot better by default. That's how it is. Man United are a shit show at this moment in time. Look at this game. You think the reason we're losing this game 2-0 is because of Højlund? Fuck no. He's totally isolated out of the game, and he's just not really effective in this game whatsoever so far. But that was about the way we're defending. That was about the way we're actually playing and controlling the game and passing it around and in general. Just there's nothing for Højlund to really do here. Balnair, thank you for your super chat. He says, sorry, Mr. Pig, I meant it's time for us to get rid of Ten Hag. Right, yeah, definitely, Bal. No, definitely, I'm there, man. I mean, I've been there a little while, to be honest. It's not like I want to see Man United just chop and change managers for fun. I genuinely believe there's a big problem there with our manager. There's other problems at the club too, obviously, but I think he is a big problem. I don't like what he says. I don't like how he comes across. I don't like how he just brushes stuff under the carpet and isn't a realist. I don't like how he's set the team up. I don't like a lot of his in-game management. I don't like a lot of his selections. I don't like the way he's just rigid on this 4-2-3-1 formation shy. I don't like how he, has this team conceding so many chances and therefore goals. It's a very, very bad team, and Ten Hag has to take a large responsibility for that. So yeah, I am officially, and have been for a while anyway, Ten Hag out, mate. Nearly 550 likes. Bloody hell. Well, thank you everyone who's hit that like button there. It's half time now, guys. Let me stop the timer. It is half time. If you're just getting in, Man United have been the second best side in this one, most definitely. It's been a very similar performance to ones where we've seen United overrun countless times by opposition teams, particularly on the counter, where we give away the ball and then it's just a very easy charge to our goal mouth for the opposition up the pitch. And we've seen that quite a few times. The goals that we conceded, both of them very soft. Sure, the second one was a nice finish, but both very soft in terms of the defensive vulnerabilities and mistakes that were made in those goals. 0 out of 10 performance. 0 out of 10 performance. Let's give it a cheeky rating at half time. I'm saying 0 out of 10. I can't see anything really to be positive about in that half, mate. You think Ten Hag and Southgate are the same level of cash, to be honest? Yeah, maybe they should go and maybe combine their efforts together. One could be the manager, one could be the assistant, but for Darlington, not for Man United, mate. There isn't a manager to come in. Well, Nick, I mean, there's some options on the table, isn't there? You could obviously try and convince somebody like, I don't know, a Zidane, take a punt on Zidane. I'm not saying that's the right guy, because I don't really think that it is, because we need somebody with a bit more substance in proven Premier League, but also turning teams around, you know. So I don't know, mate. All right, let me catch up with the chat here, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit behind here. Thanks, everyone, for being here, by the way. Keep smashing those likes. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel here. Drop a subscribe if it's your first time here. We're on our way to 82,000. Smash the sub up. Also, yeah, like the video and get your halftime thoughts in. Simon Cowie, thanks for your super chat, says Eric Ten Hag is worse than any manager we've hired and fired after Sir Matt Busby retired. Really? You reckon just after that? Even after all the way, even Ron Atkinson and shit? Yeah? Retired Red and we signed to Alex Ferguson. Hey, fair play anyway, Simon Cowie. I mean, obviously, my era begins in the 90s, really. Obviously, I know the history of Manchester United, but in regards to week in, week out, watching them in the 80s and 70s, I wasn't around for it. But you're telling me that it's the worst ever. Well, you know, fair enough. I mean, I can understand it, because this has been very bad this season. Grafter, you'd rather have your granny than Moyes or Southgate? Wayne Rooney definitely would. How old are you, mate? Actually, don't know. I'm 36, Roddy the career mode legend. I know, my hairline's receding, and I look older than that. It's because of United, mate. United are bad for your health, lad. That's why the reason I look 60 years old right now is because of United, mate. Lemonhead, thanks for your super chat. He says, crew lost Doncaster 2-0 in the first leg, Mr. Pig, so we're on the same boat. But here's £5 to cheer you up. Thank you, Lemonhead, mate. That's going straight in the baby maker, lad. Cheers for that, Lemonhead. Thank you very much there, dude. You're a beast. Thank you so much. That's gash to hear about crew, though, eh? Yeah, goalkeeper suspect, Anthony. Conte to United. I mean, Conte brings a lot of good things. He does bring a lot of good things. You're going to get passion. You're going to get style. You're going to get goals. But you're also going to get some fucking guff and instability as well. And where does he ever stick around really all that long? He's a bit of a volatile character. Southgate's ideal person you want your daughter to date. Pizza Hut paper baguette, mate. Fucking melter. Mediocre melt bag Southgate. Mr. Safe. Mr. fucking boring. Mr. fucking vanilla. Mr. fucking magnolia. Really? Fair enough. Well, okay, fair enough. You know, yeah, I guess he's safe, isn't he? You know, it's not like he's going to leave her in a crack den at 3 a.m., you know, with a bunch of fucking hoodlums, is it? No, fair enough. I see what you're saying. But also, what a boring bastard. Oh, my God. Yeah, you know, your daughter's going to be dining out at Pizza Hut for the rest of her life wearing fucking paper bags over it, as to not be seen out there. You know, it's not the best life. I'll be honest. I mean, okay, I'd choose that over a crackhead, to be fair, I would. But this is the problem with the club. We need bigger ambitions. We need a higher ceiling. And you, sir, as a father, need to be asking for more for your daughter than Gareth Southgate, my friend. You know? To be fair, though, he ticks a lot of the boxes, mate. I'll give you that. On paper, he ticks a lot of the boxes, mate. Maybe that's why he got the job at the FA as well, you know? Piggy, we are 30 poems ahead. I wandered lonely as a cloud. There's one. What the fuck? You mean points, right? Zamiasi, do you never proofread your messages? Clearly not. Because half the time, it does seem like your messages have been written by a three-legged dog. To be perfectly honest with you, Zane, with all of the, you know, like, okay, I get it. Autocorrect's a thing, mate. You never just proofread. This guy's just in a fucking rush. He's like fucking send. You know, you've written poems there, Zane. You do realise that yet? 30 poems you've written. You know, it's very confusing, bro. Paul S. Thank you for your super chat. Says, whoever manages or plays for Man United, I'll support them, but my health may suffer for it. Well, that's it. We want somebody to manage Manchester United who's going to make our health suffer the least. That's why, don't we? You know, we do. Just like you want somebody managing your local hospital who's competent. You know, you want your health to be the best it can possibly be. And if you've got somebody running local hospital who's an absolute fucking jeb end, making loads of mistakes, forgetting to order the more, you know, saline solution or whatever, you know, you've got problems, mate. Nice one. Cheers for that, Paul. Yep, no, that's right, Andy. All our managers have brushed things under the carpet. Ragnick didn't, and look what happened. True, but now it should be a new era. There should be a new Ineos era at this football club happening this summer, man. Stop blaming the manager. Who should we blame then, Yoltz? You want to blame the players, the Glazers, the injuries? It's all of the above, mate. But the manager definitely deserves a significant amount of blame. He's got us playing like shite, bro. Come on. Are you watching the same thing as me? Oh, it's really bad, isn't it? Time for bed, says Polo. Fair play to you. Yeah, well, go and watch previous rerun of one of United's games this season, mate. That should do the job for you. Dean Henderson laughing at us. Sorry, I'm really far behind the chat here, guys. Hang on a second. Right. I think I'm caught up. Dante, you hero, sorry. Need to be... Lero, what's that? Need to be ruthless with this team. Clear out 7-8 players and build from the academy and good investment. Ineos need to put a stamp down to say this is a different era, and if you're not good enough, you're out. I've been screaming that from the rooftops for several months now, just the same as what you said there. Spot on. This needs to be a statement this summer by Ineos. They do need to say, we're going to do things differently. We're going to run things differently around here. We're going to put things into place in regards to facilities and improvement of the football club in general. But we're going to put lots of money into this football club to sign lots of new players, and we aren't going to put up with the mediocre guff that's at the club. Even if we're going to take a little bit of a loss on a player, we'll terminate that prick. Stuff like that. We shouldn't just have a player here taking up space, destroying or certainly possibly affecting team togetherness, morale, etc. Just terminate the prick and give him a golden handshake. At least you're making a serious statement about your intentions. And people say, oh, that's stupid. You've got an asset. You're just going to let him go for free. Fucking Arsenal did it, didn't they? Look at Arsenal now. Arsenal did it with that Aubameyang dickhead, didn't they? They just let him... Yeah, it was Aubameyang, wasn't it? They just basically let him go for nothing, didn't they? He was out there knocking on the fucking doors of the Camp Nou, etc. in the transfer window. And, so other teams can do it. Why can't we just make a statement and say, yeah, we're going to get rid of the shit. We're going to get rid of the players who don't want to be here. We're going to get rid of the players who aren't good enough for us. We're going to try and sell all these players first, of course. We're going to try and sell Harry Maguire to Ipswich Town. We're going to try and sell Tony Martial to Cheltenham. We're going to try and sell, fucking Lindelof to Malmo FC or whatever. That's what we're going to try and do. Or FF or what they're called. But, they've got to try. But obviously if they can't do that, they should just make a statement and just get rid. At least, I know that's not great from a business point of view, but how about from a togetherness team point of view? It would actually be beneficial. So, yeah. And from a getting your fans on board thing and getting the momentum on board, with the ethos of what you're trying to do. Like, this is a new era. Like, we're closing the chapter of that gash last chapter, which was the gashiest chapter in this horrible horror story. And now we're on to some nice, fantasy vibes. Now it's time to be successful. That's the hope anyway. Daniel McHale, thank you for the super chat. Says Mason Greenwood would have changed things. Mason Greenwood would have changed things. Yeah. Mason Greenwood would have changed things, would he, Daniel McHale? Oh, okay then. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah. Really, though, would he have actually changed all that much? He might have brought negativity around the place. Imagine if Mason Greenwood had just stayed this season and played. There would have been this big magnifying glass on him every single game. The media, the fans, the everything. I think it could have been worse. Now, if you're asking me whether I think Mason Greenwood's good enough to play in this side from a football standpoint, he definitely is. Definitely is. I mean, we've got Anthony Dos Gastos there who's got one peg, for Pete's sake. Obviously Greenwood's a multifaceted player, can finish, can create, can play multiple positions. Much better player, to be perfectly honest with you. But he's a very naughty boy! And he's also, got a lot of problems, and there's a stigma related to Mason Greenwood now, which you're never going to get rid of. And from a PR standpoint of Manchester United, it's a fucking shambles, in honesty, to have Mason Greenwood come back. We just got to cash in on that guy, as far as I'm concerned. I know he would waltz into this team because he's a better player than a lot of the shite we've got. But I actually don't think just having Mason Greenwood around would have changed all that much about this. I think it would just be just as shit, because look at how we defend, look at how we hold the ball in midfield, look at the control in midfield. Greenwood's going to have little to do in regards to that section. Yeah, he might be able to help us create and score, and that might be a little bit better, but the other departments which are glaring problems at the club are still going to be exactly the same. Zane says, yo, you missed my super chat. So I just want to make a little announcement from now on. So, obviously I'm not trying to miss anybody's super chats, and I will always go back and read everybody's super chats who I've missed, unless you're Zayn Miassi. If you're Zayn Miassi and you happen to even super chat again, another $1.99 to say that I've missed your super chat, If you're saying me, I will not go back and read it, mate. That's just how it is. You know why? Because it's guaranteed to be an utter bollocks super chat, mate. That's the only reason. So don't take it personally. Say, don't send a super chat then, mate. There you go. Lesson learned, mate. I don't need your shitty super chat there, lad. You know what I mean? With your bollocks fucking mocking tone. I don't need it, say me, lad, yeah? You know why? Because Susan Lively's coming in here with a hot $5 Canadian. That's why, mate. And it's not bullshit. How's that, say me, yeah? Yeah, that's right. I'm just kidding, Zane. I really do appreciate all your support over the years on the channels, mate. I'm just joking around. Susan says we were getting better until the injury bug. Eric Ten Hag said in the Neville interview that financial fair play has prevented him from getting some who he had wanted. Oh, really? Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. Getting an injury bug and we didn't get the players we want due to financial fair play. That makes sense. Yeah, true. Yeah. Until you realise and remember that we spent 60 million on Mason Mount, who's fucking shit. And we spent 50 million on Andre Onana, who plays with a foam finger. And, as a glove. And we let David De Gea go, who was already here. Is it not cheaper to sign up David De Gea to a new contract and give him a nice payday, signing on fee, nice big buffer contract, than to go out there and spend £50 million on a player and then signing on fee and then agent fee and then, of course... No, that doesn't hold up. That makes no sense. We could have signed other players who are not shit for less money. Other teams bought players in for less money who are not shit. Why did we spend loads of money on shit? So I actually disagree with that. Financial fair play, yeah, okay, you've got to adhere to that. We fucked ourselves by spending the money that we did have to spend on shit players. So we made our bed there. We made our bed. Thank you for subscribing, Jean Moxiella. Appreciate your great name. Random Ninja, thank you for subscribing. Peter Moran, thank you for subscribing. Listen, thank you everyone for subscribers. A few new subscribers there. Sorry if I missed any. If you're new, David Sampson's just subscribed. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, my friends. We're on here for all United games. We cover the latest United news and no bullshit, no clickbait, no pumping out 16 videos a day for the sake of it. Shite. We cover it throughout the summer window as well. So get yourself involved. Smash the like on the video. Let's see if we can get 700 likes by the start of the second half. And get your opinions in there and predictions about how you think this game's going to finish. I think it's going to finish 2-2. That's my gut feeling now. I can't imagine United are going to play the way we did in the first half. There's got to be some response from Ten Hag and the players at half-time here is what I'm thinking. So surely there's going to be a big change in the way in which we're playing here. Surely. So I'm just assuming that we come back at them here raw and get a couple of goals, but I don't think it'll be enough to win. So I'm going 2-2 to United. And that's just based on really... the fact that there should be a response and the fact that Man United should have a bit of bollocks about them. It's not really based on how they've played or how they're playing in the season, because if we're being honest, they're playing like shite today. And they haven't shown us anything to say we can go on and score, outscore Crystal Palace for the second half, win the half and beat them here or anything. So, I'm being very optimistic with that prediction, but I'm going to say we come back and it's a 2-2 draw. Fucking come on then, United! Back to Onana, he hoofs it up the pitch. Mate, we've got a new member of the channel. Thank you very much to Cough Punk. How have you been, mate? Long-time legend Cough Punk. Good to see you, man. Thank you very much for, becoming a member again there, Cough Punk. How you been, bro? Thank you. Cheers for that, dude. Hardcore gamer. The Super Chat says there's no leaders on the pitch and off the pitch. No, that's fair. Certainly not enough leaders anyway. Certainly not enough substance there. I mean, you've got like Ten Hag letting Sancho go out on loan and he's doing quite well over there. And then Ten Hag's like, oh, I'm happy for the guy and we'll see what happens in the future and all this. You've just been mugged off, mate. Big time. He called you a mug on social media, lad. Ten Hag, he's pied you right off, lad. And now he's got out on loan and we're paying him money and he's going to play somebody else who's doing well. And now you're saying you're pleased for him. Fuck me. It's cringe. We need Sean Dyche. This freak eats worms. He's the best one. Great shout there, mate. Get Sean Dyche in there in the summer, mate. That's right. He'll get his great favourite players in there. You'll have Pope playing for you next season in goals. To be fair, he'd be better than that Onana mug. Also, try and get, Tarkowski in there. He'd be a better option also. And in all honesty, you know what? Not even joking. Those players I just mentioned, they actually all would basically be fucking better options than the shite we've got. And, they're bang average. But they actually would be. That's the funny thing. Of what I just said, I realised this as I was saying it, that they would actually get into our team. Kenneth Kernan, thank you very much for the $9.99 super chat. Kenneth, cheers from Detroit, Kenneth Kernan. Fucking get in there, Kenneth Kernan from Detroit. Honestly, we are so shite this year. I barely get angry now. I just accept the struggle. We must win the FA Cup. Our only hope for joy this year. Come on, United. Thank you so much, Kenneth Kernan. Love that. Yes, well, there you go. FA Cup, all of our hopes and dreams sort of hinge on beating City in that final, which is going to be a tough ask. I believe we can do that, though. I believe it's a winnable game. Any individual game is a winnable game for a team bang up for it who's actually prepared to, you know, you can turn up. If you can turn up in any game of football, you can win. Even if you're a shit team, if you turn up in one game, you can do the business. So if we turn up and we're committed and organised and passionate and all the rest of the things that we should be by default, then we've got a chance anyway. And it's only a chance, but we've got a chance. But yeah, this season is absolutely raw shite, and because of that, it should just basically be sacked off already, mate. Yeah, based off vibes. Griffo Chaz. I don't even know what that's in reference to, lad. I'm so far behind the chat, lad, but you're a vibe, my friend. Get in there, Landon Skaggs. Oh, man. Hey, Dwayne Dibbs Freer, thank you for the $20. Fuck me. Stole a nice Alpine stereo today, Piggy. Here's your cut. Are you by any chance from Liverpool, sir? You know, fucking hell. Eric Ten Hag asked his wife if she should polish his head, and she replied, sorry, love. You can't polish a turd. Fucking hell, mate. Goodness me. Well, he's a bit of a shithead, to be honest with you, so I see what you did there. Thank you, Dwayne Dibbs. I appreciate that. Obviously a Scouser. Dwayne Dibbs. Thank you very much for that comment there. Fucking hell, bro. Holy shit. Simon Cowie. What the £49.99? Holy shit, the bed. Thank you very much for the super chat, Simon. Let's get some mad love in there. That's a raw tip, lad. Thank you so much. Holy shit. He says, Pig, we need to accept how big the job to get us back to the top is, and we need another Sir Alex Ferguson style rebuild. We'll be rebuilding our academy and first team, and it will take us 4 to 7 seasons on to get back to the top again, and we needed a long-term manager. Yeah, so that's what we've needed since Fergie left. You know, we tried that with Moyes. He lasted 8 months. They decided he wasn't the right guy. They tried to do that again with Louis, decided he was guff. Jose, 2 years, and then he had that 3rd season. They didn't really give him much time. Oh my God, they've almost scored again. Thankfully, Onana makes the save. It's right at him, but the ball comes in from wide right, unchallenged. Easy's there, gets a shot off. It's a weak one. It's right at the keeper. But also another great crafted chance there for Crystal Palace. It's just like they're having all the best chances of the game. We're having no chances. We've had no really good chances. We've barely been able to work their keeper at all. It's fucking shite. But yeah, to answer your question, Simon, yeah, we have needed that post-Fergie, and we do give managers a bit of time, other than Moyes. It's like if we're going to appoint a manager, we generally give them a good couple of seasons at least. You know, Louis got 2, Josie got 2 and a bit, Ollie got 2.5, 2 and a bit. Ten Hag, this is his 2nd full season. So, Anthony Dos Santos with his one trick there, the one trick pony gets that curled effort to the top, bins off. Just not right, is it? It's not a bad effort. You know, he is good at that, but that's all he can do. Thank you for that, Simon. You're a raw one, by the way. That's very kind. I agree with everything you just said. We are the type of club that does give managers a bit more time than some other clubs, I think, in general. But I just think we've got to that time now where we can't just blindly keep investing in this man. You know, if we keep blindly investing in this guy, it might just be another waste of another season, another waste of another couple of 100 million. You've got to try and get somebody else in, I think, in the summer now who's got the credentials, yeah. And that's not easy to find right now. But you've got to find the right guy, and then you've got to back him. You've got to really have a big investment this summer in getting rid of players, getting the right players in, and getting a new manager, I think. Well, Tropical Palm Tree, it's always going to be much easier managing Ajax, the biggest Dutch club in Holland, than it is compared to a club like United in the Premier League, a much more competitive league. Now, Ajax have gone off a cliff post Ten Hag. Obviously, PSV doing bits, and, you know, like, he obviously was a good coach for the Eredivisie, but there's levels to this game. Yeah, I know, Dante, centre-back pairing laughable. Do we not have one decent defender in under-21s, 18s? Yeah, precisely. This team is supposed to be about promoting from within, and when these opportunities come up, like when there is a necessity to play a young player, you should get the chance, and we'd rather play a geriatric couple of players out of position. Nice one. We've got another Detroit fan here, mate. Where's everybody tuning in from around the world? Let us know. I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. It's pretty crazy. When we first started this channel, I asked that question. It's like, where you're tuning in from? And it'd be like, you know, my brother tuning in from the living room. You know, it'd be that kind of thing. And now we've got people tuning in all over the world. Yes, mate, get in there, my son. Casemiro follows it up there. Oh, no, the offside flag is up, for fuck's sake. The offside flag is up. Christian Eriksen whips that free kick in. It's a good one. And yeah, Cassie's a fucking acre offside. Casemiro, lad, he's miles off. I mean, he's very good at pulling away from defenders and getting those headers off on goal. He scores quite a few from that sort of scenario, you know, Cassie. But he's got it all wrong there. He's not timed this wrong well. He's gone too early. It's in the back of the net, but it's just fucking offside. Thought we had one then. Disco Dave, United players already on the beach. Disgraceful. Yeah, and considering we've got an FA Cup final coming up, that really is a disgrace, isn't it? Yeah. Right, let's see where all your legends are tuning in from then. Just catching up with the chat here, guys. Wait a second. Ugh. Nice one. We've got a few new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Del R. Yes, hit the sub up if you're new. Stephen Jenkins. Terry Underwood. Thank you guys for subscribing to the show. Peter Shepherd. Thanks for the super chat. My mate Chris Eagles, a massive jank weasel. Who's been the biggest jank player in the United squad this year? Your mate Chris Eagles, as in Christopher Eagles, who used to play for Man United. What? Or is that just your mate's name? Because you do realise there used to be a professional footballer who played for United called Chris Eagles, and I don't know if you mean him, mate. But either way, I'll take your word for it, though. Who's been the biggest jank player? Marcus Rashford. Marky Rashford, he's been the biggest jank player, because he was like the best last season for us, showing lots of match-winning capabilities. And this year, he's just gone out on the piss, mate. And not really been asked, not really been running around. So he's had the biggest fall from grace, mate. Because last season, he was numero uno. He's the best player for us, I think. And this year, he's basically the worst. So I think he's awful. Nice CLs from Malaga, Spain. I've been there, mate. Get in there. How you doing from Malaga, Spain? We've got also... what else is in here? General Comment, thanks for your super chat. Says, can't mock us when you're going to lose to Palace too. No FA Cup for you. No Champions League for you. You bottled that. Enjoy no Europe. Soccer United losers. Hashtag you never walk alone. All right, nice one there, General Comment. I mean, I can mock you, to be perfectly honest with you. You know why? Because you're fucking Scouse, mate. That's the first reason. That's why I can mock you, yeah? Secondly... it's because Liverpool have had, let's face it, not very much success this season. You might have huffed and puffed and, you know, looked good at times and, oh, you're only a couple of points behind this and that and that. You've won fuck all this season and Klopp's going to leave with his tail between his legs, mate, you cashed. Secondly, you know, in terms of the major trophies, Liverpool have fucking shat it. Yeah, that's true. In terms of major trophies, you've shat it in Klopp's final season, yeah. And then also, you know, aside from that, it's like Liverpool actually go on. Oh my God, we're so fucking bad. Easy, they've done us open again. Easy's nearly scored. He's put it right at the stick. It's fucking awful. You know what though, General Comment? I can mock you because do you know how many Premier League titles you've won in 35 years? I'll let you answer, mate. I'll let you answer there, General Comment. Nah, I won't actually. Yeah, it's just a one, mate. You won the COVID Cup. You know, remember that season when the world was in a pandemic and there was no fans in stadiums and nobody gave a fuck. And it just played out, and just nobody really gave a shit. That was the one time you won it last 35 years, boss. So, that's how we can take the piss out of you, because you've won it once in 35 years, bro. Oh, that's good, is it? That's shit, mate, for a big club like Liverpool, mate. You're fucking shit. 35 years, what? One thing for sure, though, we are genuinely shit. It's another good chance in the near stick for Crystal Palace. Cutting us open again, mate! Hot knife through butter scenario! Ten Hag's the fucking chef! But he's not a chef of a Michelin-star restaurant! He's the chef of a fucking little chef! On a fucking motorway somewhere! Giving you some shite undercooked fucking jelly eggs! That's who he is! He's the little chef with the fucking gash tactics. Right, sorry, Tampa, Florida in the house. Another shot on goal by Crystal Palace! Andre Onana makes a brilliant save. Dives across to his left and palms it away. We're getting absolutely battered by Palace. This is the scenario these days. Palace are much the better side and they're battering us. It's another good save. It's a great save by Andre Onana. It's a great save. We could be 3-4 down here. It's a great save by Andre Onana. Romania, Mexico City, Cornwall, Belfast, Liverpool, Berkshire, Netherlands, Amsterdam, Ireland, Vancouver, New York City, Mississippi, Liverpool, Arkansas, Wales in the house, Walthamstow, Pennsylvania, Transylvania. I wish I was in Transylvania right now in a fucking coffin, lad! Because what the fuck is this undead performance by Manchester United, mate? It's like we're a bunch of fucking undead vampires, lad! You know, but rather than being strong and have the ability to go and fucking go around causing menace, no, we haven't had a feed in a very long time. We need some fucking lifeblood. We need some fucking lifeblood in us, mate, because we're weak little fucking melty vampires out in the daylight crumbling right now with garlic around our fucking necks and a crucifix through our fucking hearts. This Man United side are fucking dead. We're fucking undead. 3-0 to Crystal Palace! Nah. It's okay, guys, because Sofyan Amrabat's coming on! Sofyan Amrabat's coming on! What?! He's a defensive-minded player! Anthony Dos Santos coming off for Sofyan Amrabat! What?! Who's... Huh?! I don't... What? I can't comprehend it! Why?! Why? Why are we... What? We should be getting some fucking creative attacking players on the pitch here! Sofyan Amrabat! Yeah, James Lawler. James Lawler's right. The chef's special today is a shit sandwich. Well said. The little chef's cocked up a right fucking concoction of guff. Thank you very much for your... Man, I need to update the score on YouTube, mate. Alright, I've done. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got 2,000 people in here watching now. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in, Scousers. Thanks for taking time out for fucking jacking up the cars outside for a minute to pop in and say hello. Fucking unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, you always know when a shitstorm's on the horizon, mate, because the live chat goes up raw. 2,000 people in here. Well, I'll tell you what you can do. Subscribe to the channel. We're 5 away from 81,700. If you're new, even if you're Scouts, hit the subscribe button and then kindly do one. But hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe and all that. Super chat. Dad Hammer, thanks for the super chat. So I was having such a bad day, you never... Oh, fuck off. V2 Plus then says, Pig, I know this is a bad time, but you're saying we need some lifeblood. Has killed me, mate. We do, don't we? We need some blood in us, mate. We're lightheaded here. Goodness me, Cobby tries to find a runner at the back stick. He finds no one. Nah, it doesn't look like they're trying anymore. No, I think it's official. Ten Hag's lost the players. The team's gone. The heads are gone. They know that half of them are probably getting sacked off in the summer, so they've down tools. They don't give a fuck. Sure, we do have injury problems. That's a factor too. But no, it's more the fact that we've got a shite coach with shite tactics and shite organisation of the team with shite players. It's just, there you go. Oh, the mustard. It's awful, isn't it, mate? Can we sack Ten Hag now, please? Fun, the black metal singer died with a t-shirt that had I Love Transylvania print on it. Really? That's pretty mental. What an interesting factoid there. Thank you, Nut, for taking our mind off of this shite for a second. Damage limitation with Amrabat. Could you imagine being in a situation, right, where you are trying to limit the amount of goals that Crystal Palace are scoring against you when you're Manchester United? That's yeah, Ten Hag's idea of management, that is. Damage limitation when you're 3-0 down against Palace. Ericsson corner in. Cassie, good header, but it's a great save on the line. It's a great save. Cassie's header was point blank. Alejandro Garnacho trying to make something happen. Oh, he's got to go now, mate. Yeah. He's got to go. Oh, Erik Ten Hag out, Southgate in, up the Palace. Fucking hell, man. Super chat. Paul Warburton, City Scouts, Arsenal fans, press like and piss off. Well said there, Paul Warburton, yeah. Smash the like button and fucking 0121 do one. Great shout there, Paul Warburton, lad. I couldn't agree more. Precisely. It's going to happen, isn't it? You're going to get all these rival melts coming in here. Yeah, well... I mean, look, I can't really say anything, guys. You're just going to have to yam it up, aren't you? You're going to have to yam it up because that's how it is. We are that bad right now. I'll just say how it is. Man United, we need obviously a massive change in the summer. And if that comes, we could be different. But this season, right now, this moment in time, we're basically fucking shit! Right now, there's no getting away from it. Sell Super Flop Onana and sign Mary Earps instead. Great shout. Great shout. She's decent. She's decent. It's not a great shout, though, is it, really? Let's be honest. But either way, thank you very much for your shout. Get Steve Bruce in. Well, obviously, they're not going to get rid of Ten Hag now. What have we got? A few games now? I mean, the FA Cup finals on, what is it, like the 25th of May? Although I must admit, like, with Ten Hag at the wheel right now, I absolutely do not feel comfortable with him managing us in that FA Cup final. I don't think he's the most likely to get us to win that game. No, probably if you just sacked him off and got someone else in, they probably have more chance. That's a penalty! That's a fucking pen ref! You're shitting the penalty! Oh, for fuck's sake, mate! Stop! It doesn't help when your shitting officials are stitching you up. No, he's just way down. That was a foul! That was a clear foul!
I've got to go in a minute.
Oh, Mrs. P just popped in. She's off to work. She's going to do a night shift. All right, see you. You're joking? Oh, you've been stitched up.
Well,
You're joking?
No, it's just getting busy.
Oh my God. Well, why don't you just? Oh, yeah.
I've got to go.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Hope you're good, everyone.
Bloody hell. Right. See you in a bit then. Okay. Have a good.
I'll pop down again in a second and just get this stuff.
All right. Typical, man. Nah, she's got to go to work tonight, mate. She's doing a night shift, and because I'm doing this stream, I usually would take her, but because I'm doing this stream, she's having to get an Uber, and it's, you know, because it's like a good 10, 12 miles away from me or something, and it's apparently, it was like 20 quid earlier, but now typically when we actually fucking look for when she needs to go, it's gone up for 32 or some shit. Somebody call a fucking Uber for Erik Ten Hag! Bye-bye, Baldy! That's it! It's for fucking the Crystal Palace! Crystal Palace are digging us like a fucking glass dildo, mate! Crystal Palace all over us! 4-0 dominations! Mate, I'll pay £100 for a fucking Uber to take fucking Ten Hag to Manchester Airport, bro! I'll pay with its fucking 4.0 times surge! I'll fucking register as an Uber driver myself! Go through all the necessary courses, training, everything! Get all the insurance! Absolutely everything I fucking need to drive that fucking brat there myself, bro! You know? This is ridiculous now! 4-0 humiliations! It's humiliation after humiliation after humiliation for 8 to Manchester United right now. We need to get this man gone. Get this man gone. Never mind a fucking Uber, never mind a fucking taxi. We need to get to the chopper right now. We need to helicopter this prick out of there, bro. Let's get him back off to the Ajax immediately, because he's clearly fucking shit. And, you know, that's it now. 4-0 what? Crystal Palace 4-0 what? Bring in Sofian Amrabat on for Anthony Dos Santos. We're 3-0 down. Trying to limit the amount of goals we can concede rather than going for it, trying to get back in the game and win it. This guy's a fucking absolute stonewall pussy. He is. He's a pussy, man. He's got no backbone, no bottle whatsoever. That's why we're so bad. That's why, you know, it's hard to respect this guy when he's coming in and he's got no fucking bottle. He's got no bottle. There you go. See you later on, son. I've had enough. He's got to go. Sack him in the morning. Sack him in the evening. Sack him in the afternoon. Sack him 3 times tomorrow. Because this is unacceptable. And if we stick with this man, even though there's only a few games left for the rest of the fucking season, there's still an FA Cup final to play. Are we going to win the FA Cup final with this playing like this? We couldn't win the fucking FA Vase trophy playing like this. We could win the Milk Cup playing like this. So, the answer's no, mate. We shouldn't stick with this twat to the FA Cup final. Sack him off in the morning. Super chat. It's 4-0. It's unreal. It's 4-0. Fucking hell, guys. We're nearly at 1,000 likes. Keep hitting the likes, guys. Oh, 2,500 people watching. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is like the most viewed stream we've fucking had all season. Typical. There you go. Either way, yeah. Subscribe to the channel, you twats! Fucking hell! Sorry, Nicola. Sorry. I just scared my missus in the kitchen. That she's just outside the door. Sorry, Nicola. I've got a couple of mugs. Take them. Fucking take them, honestly. Take them. Super chat. I need a bottle of drink or something, though.
There's a Dr. Pepper can. Do you want it?
Yeah, that'll do nicely. You take that one. Give me a can. Thank you very much, please. Thank you. Thank you, P. I appreciate you, boss. Sorry, I'm missing all sorts here. Roadblocks says thank you. That's Europe for us. How it? Oh, fuck, mate. So that's it. Hand in Newcastle and everyone else. Massive. You know. Oh, is he outside? Is he?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right then, Angel. Have a nice shift. I'll see you later. Love you lot. See you later. Man United are shite, by the way. It's 4-0 to Crystal Palace.
Oh dear.
Unbelievable, isn't it? It's fucking ridiculous. Not good at all. Proper shite.
Super chat. I was going to say great day, evening, everyone. Lots of love. Bye, Baz.
All right. See you later on. Have a nice shift. See you in a bit.
Thanks, Baz.
Spurred for life says, feel your pain, Piggy. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing you're a Tottenham fan, right? Well, yeah. There you go. Paul S, thank you very much. Says Sir Jim saying he's selling half the team with a month remaining in the season. Demotivated these melts. They've checked out. Well, yeah, you know, yeah. It should have the opposite effect, shouldn't it? It should give these people a kick up the arse to say, hey, we want to be one of those players to stay. We don't want to be one of those players to leave Manchester United. But I think we just got a lot of wrong characters there. Thank you very much for that, boss. I appreciate you. I mean, what do we really think is gonna, you know, what do we expected this? You come out here today and you watch this and you're just sort of half expecting us to bottle it. Like, if you, I don't know, you look at a fixture, I don't know, like City the other day or whatever, you see City playing against a lesser team and you just assume they're going to win. They might not all the time, but 9 times out of 10 they do. More than that even. Whereas with us, no game is a certainty at all. Not anything. Mate, Anaban Chakraborty, thank you. To sack him and call him Uber to Bangkok. Great shout, mate. Great shout, lad. Yes, there you go. It's getting far away. I like your style. Mr. Ipswich Town says, please don't take McKenna off us. McKenna obviously done a brilliant job. What's amazing about the job he's done as well is he's done a job that's got them up to the holy promised land of the Premier League, and he's barely had any real resources compared to the top clubs in the Championship to do so. So, yeah, he's obviously got talent, mate, just from sheer coaching. Just from sheer coaching alone. Simon Cowie, super chat from him again. He says, Pig, I will fly over from Northern Ireland and pack Ten Hag's house up. Ten Hag, you're fired. Step into my office, Eric. Why? Because you're fucking fired, lad. Exactly. Yeah, no, great shout. I love it. Dude, thank you very much, Simon. I'm with you. I think it's got to be time that Ten Hag just does one now. Zami Ashley has bigger meltdown pigger expressions this weekend. Fucking hell, Zami Ashley. You have to be a complete knob head all the time, don't you? Zami Ashley, no, you really do, don't you? You really do. You pay $150 a month for this shit. Players don't give a fuck. Alice's world class. Yeah, well, there you go, Maddie Khan. Good luck us signing anybody decent in the summer, though, if we're 8th place and we've got no fucking whatever to offer these players. Especially if we've actually still got Ten Hag. Imagine if our owners, or Ineos and the powers that be at the club, imagine if they actually decide to stick with Ten Hag in the summer. Surely they can't do that now.
Super chat.
This has got 5-0 written all over it, guys. 5-0. 2.6k watching. Fucking hell, guys. Well, thanks, everyone, for watching. I know at least half of you are definitely watching for the wrong reasons, but at least you're watching, I guess. So thank you for being here there. Nice one. Dad Hammer. 12 years and counting. Yeah, well, it didn't quite get to 30, though, did it, pal? That's the funny thing. You've got 1 in 35 years and you think you're some sort of Billy Big Bollocks. There's levels to this game. We're disappointed when we don't win. For you, it's just expected, mate. Bottle jobs. Thank you, Mussy. Since you're probably the only United fan I actually feel for. Real passion for your club, not them, Bozo. Muzzy, thank you very much. Yeah, well, that's it. If some of these players had some of the passion of the fans, certainly a lot of the fans in here who tune into these games, even though we're shit. Some people watching here in Australia right now, or Taiwan, or wherever, where it's fucking middle of the night, and they still got up to watch the mighty Red Devils play. Not so much the mighty Red Devils anymore, obviously the shite Red Devils, but they've got up to watch the Red Devils, which should be mighty, play. So there's a lot of passionate people who follow this football club. If the players had half the passion, we'd be absolutely fine. Phil Coy says, Piggy, are you crying? Oh, would you like some of my tears, would you, Phil? Okay, fine. Well, here's an idea then. Could you please pass me one of those glass bottles of which you've got very many of, you absolute Spurs melt? I've told you, Phil, you can't come in here and banter us. Like, you can't do it, mate. You are actually shit. Even when you're good, you're shit. Like, this season you've been pretty good for Spurs. You're still shit. Still not going to win fuck all, mate. And still going to end up mediocre guff. And you don't win anything, bud. At least this Liverpool scum is coming in. At least they won a Champions League in recent memory. Fuck have you won, bud? Fucking hell, 2008 Carling Cup is it? Fucking nice one. Nice one, mate. Let's rest on that for a couple of fucking decades. What a twat. Spurs are fucking shite, mate. No Spurs fan can, even this United side right now, losing 4-0 to Palace, no Spurs fan can come in here and banter us. Get out, mate. Oh, thank you, K Slater. He says, smash the like button. Piggy loves a good raw smash. Not this kind of smash.
Super chat.
Well, Paul Reeves, there you go. Super Unai Emery. Well, I do really rate Unai Emery. If it wasn't the case of Villa having Champions League football and United not even having any European football, seemingly it looks like it could be the case at the moment. If that wasn't the case, I'd say we could get Emery in the summer, and that would be somebody we should be looking at, really, somebody who's a good candidate. But because of the fact that he's just signed a new contract, he's got Champions League football there next season, and Man United are really shite, it's not going to happen, is it? Vegeta Principal says, do you think the team trying to sack the coach? It seems too much, 4-0. He's trying to sack himself with a lot of this sort of decision-making going on, though. As I say, when you show that level of bottle mentality when you're 3-0 down to make a negative substitution. Stuff like that. He's doing it himself. I think he just wants a golden handshake. I think he's gone, you know what? This is a fucking stressful job, mate. This club's got problems and I'm right in amongst it, up against it here with this shite. I think he just wants that golden handshake, mate. Of course he's not going to walk. Nobody wants mutual consent. You know, he's not going to walk with mutual consent like Moyes has done at West Ham. No, he wants his fucking fat payday, mate. He's just probably trying to get the fuck out of the club himself by the seams of it. That's the only way I can imagine we're playing so badly, is if it's on purpose. I can't imagine a Man United player, set of team playing as badly as this.
Super chat.
Yeah, T-mail, yeah, that's the word, bro. Well, Abemanu says, Piggy, honestly, your channel does better when United is battered. Yeah, it definitely does, mate. It definitely does, because we get Liverpool scumbags in here, Arsenal scumbags, Chelsea scumbags, rivals, neutrals, and also all of the City fans in the world that exist, including yourself there, hashtag City fan. You and the other 17 City fans in existence also all come in here at the same time. So because of that, yeah, we do get more viewers when we lose, mate. But you said my channel does better. I'm not sure if it does better, mate. It's not the right sort of viewers, is it? Half of them are fucking scouts. Not the right sort of viewers, is it? Know what I mean?
Super chat.
On the bright side, we drew a good season in our first, one good season, one bad season cycle. Well, yeah, well, hopefully with a change, you will see some sort of a spring forward from Man United next season. Thank you, Joe Apegio, for subscribing. Holy shit, we've got 81,754 now. Well, fair enough. Then every cloud has a silver lining and all that shit. Smash that subscribe button. Oh, 10-0 versus City. Oh, Ten Hag in. I don't even want him in for the FA Cup final anymore. I'd actually sack him tonight. I'd sack him tonight after this game, mate. Greatest Man United team ever, says Callum Prout. Good one, Callum Prout, mate. Did you come up with that all on your own there, bud? The Omen, thank you for becoming a member of this channel over here as well, The Omen. Great to see you again, you hero. What's going on, The Omen? Thank you for becoming a member. Welcoming in with your favourite member emoji. Tell you what, there's two things that are the most apparent in this game, though, when you actually analyse how Man United play and the style. There's two things that really stick out to me. The first one is how unbelievably unorganised we are and terribly vulnerable at the back. That's the first one. We cannot defend. We're not organised. I know we've got personnel issues, but even so, Ten Hag could play somebody else there. I think it's just a fundamental organisational tactical problem, though. That's what I think. Like an actual understanding thing. That's what I think is the problem there. And the other thing that's apparent to me is we literally cannot create chances. Like, this isn't a United side that's an attacking, created side. You could be a side that concedes a lot of chances and creates a lot of chances. That's at least something. But we're neither. Or actually, we are just a team that creates nothing and commits and concedes a lot of chances. So it's like it's the worst of both. We can't create, we can't score, and we can't defend. So what does that really sort of equal? It kind of equals 4-0 drubinations against bang average sides. Ten Hag says retiring next season. Well, please. Scumbags coming from Man. Well, it's all just banter, mate. It's all just banter, Honestly, I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. It's all just banter, Obviously, I like to take the piss out of people for their football teams and shit like that, but a lot of it's just banter, mate, A lot of it's just banter, unless you're a City scum, in which case I really do hate you, I'm joking. Look, as I've always said, it's like any walk of life, from any nation, anywhere you've been on the world, wherever I've been anyway. I've been a fair few places, not that many, but I've been a fair few places. You're going to meet lots of nice people wherever you go. You're also going to meet a lot of dickheads wherever you go. And the same could be said for Liverpool. There's a lot of nice people in Liverpool. There genuinely is. There's also a lot of fucking dickheads in Liverpool, mate. But that could be the same said for basically anywhere. That's true. I actually just take people as they are generally, mate. Nice one. It was nearly 5-0 then. It's fucking incredibly gash, mate. What's happened here? The result is to be expected. I guess. I guess. It's come to that. It's literally got that bad now that we kind of expect this, That's how bad it is. Man United going up against lesser team Crystal Palace and sort of half expecting to get done up. Just everything's so wrong with us. So wrong with this club. Can this game just finish already as well? 10 minutes to go. It's not like we're going to mount any sort of comeback. I don't even see a consolation in this. I actually kind of believe that we're probably going to concede, and it is going to be 5-0 here in the end. I believe that. Yeah, Freedom Journey, definitely, mate. Thursday darts. Thank you, Rattlehead. Thursday darts will do it. Thank you, Rattlehead. You're very kind for saying that. So there is I've got a channel. It's called Flying Pig Gaming. If you're not, I might as well, seeing as there's 2,500 people watching, I might as well tell you right now. I've got a second channel called Flying Pig Gaming where we do darts and FIFA streams and shit like that. So I'm just going to get a link and put it at the top of the live chat here. If you're not subscribed to Flying Pig Gaming, go and subscribe. It's my gaming channel. We do lots of streams and content over there also. Obviously not United football related, but gaming and darts related. So if you want, you can go and subscribe to that channel at Flying Pig Gaming, and I'll just pin the link at the top of the live chat. There we go, guys. It's at the top of the live chat. Subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming as well as this channel, Flying Pig United. Am I playing FIFA tonight, bro? Nathan Harris, what the fuck do you think, Nathan Harris, lad? By the way, love you, Nathan Harris. Sorry for reacting like that, mate. But no! I'm not playing FIFA tonight, mate. You serious? I'm stressed as fuck as it is already. With this shite. Watching this shite. Then after this shite, guess what I've got to do, mate? Guess what I've got to fucking do? I've got to go and edit this shite into a smaller compilation of smaller shite to then upload on the fucking channel. Otherwise, people get the fucking that I haven't done an upload a video of it, mate. So after this, I've got to spend an hour editing this shite. 4 goals going in. From Crystal Palace, upload this, and then fucking release it. And then I'm definitely not going to be in the mood to play FIFA tonight, mate. FIFA stresses me the fuck out, man. As the best of times. So I'm definitely not doing that, mate. No way.
Super chat.
Yeah. Hatchfish Duran, I agree. It is better to miss Europa at this stage. I agree. Give us the link. It's pinned to the top of the live chat there, Silent Snake. Please do subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming. Zamiasi, Resident Evil 9 being announced soon. It's actually been announced throughout this show, mate. Tonight, during this show, it was announced. Here it is right now. You're watching it right now. We've got a bunch of fucking zombies from Raccoon City playing out on the pitch, mate. Led by the nemesis himself, fucking Mr. Eric Ten Hag, some big fucking amorphous fucking zombie dead melt who's got this team playing dead football. So yeah, this is Resident Evil 9 already. I reckon I've put the strikers price up for next season. Can't write it. Oh yeah, I know, it's fucking stupid stuff, isn't it? Play FIFA but use a good team like Palace. Oh, fucking hell, boss. So you're dealing mini shite. Love you some. Oh, I've got an Xbox Series S, and I play on PC as well. I've got a PS4. I did have a PS5, but I just never really. I wasn't really playing it that much. I only was playing Gran Turismo 7 on it, and you play it on PS4. And I've already got a really good PC that was better than it, so I just thought, fuck the PlayStation off. I missed your super chat, Irish365. I'm so sorry, mate. Let's go back and have a look here, boss. I apologise. Irish365, mate. Get in there. Thank you very much, bro, for the $9.99 super chat there. Dude. Thank you very much. He says, this is hard to watch. Thank you for the stream. It's hard to do this stream right now, mate. It is. It's hard to do it, let alone watch it. And I'm getting, obviously, you're talking about the game, right? But yeah, it's fucking gash, mate. Thank you very much indeed for watching the stream with me, though, bro. And this game is indeed tough to watch. It's 10 odd worse than Palace De Boer manager. I've got to be perfectly honest with you. I do think that in his first season at Man United, Ten Hag did well. But you can't just be a one-season wonder. You can't do what he's done this year and have the team fall off so badly. Yeah, the owners are shite, but you've got to do your job as the coach and get them playing well. Look at the job McKenna's done at Ipswich Town just as an instant, for instance, because he hasn't spent a lot of money over there, but they've recruited well, and his coaching fundamentally is what's turned their fortunes around and made them good. And he's done that with very little budget and just good philosophies and ethics and coaching. You know, so look, Ten Hag did well last year, but this year he's done shite. Really bad. Not good, but bad. Get an editor. Well, I do have a lad, Mr. Exclusive, who occasionally edits them, but he's working half the time. So if anybody wants to be my new video editor to edit these post-match videos into a little 10-minute video at the end and send it to me, to save me having to do it after the game, contact me. I'll pay you for it. I'll give you 15 or 20 quid or something. Yeah, definitely. If you're watching, I'm just saying, if you're watching the stream anyway, and you've got the ability to do that, it's not really that hard, is it? Just to fucking edit it together, mate, live. Anyway, thank you. Let us know. Give us a message. Nice one. Lorvef, thanks for subscribing. Blue Moon, Ads Cross. Get out, Blue Moon, you out there. Kiefer, Lawrence. Everybody, thanks for subscribing there. Appreciate it. Zamy, I see Xbox Series X is better than a PS5. They can make a Resident Evil game set in Manchester. Do you know what? Same actually, you really do talk absolute shite, don't you, boss? Ten Hag isn't sacked this week. What does that mean? I don't know. Ineos just accepting pure mediocrity and just a future of absolute ruination for Man United. That's what it means. Zamiasi, Xbox X is better than PS5. Right, okay. The age-old debate. The age-old debate. PlayStation or Xbox. You know United are playing like shite when people come in and ask you questions like that. Or saying statements like that, you know what I mean? Fair enough. Whatever you say, Zane. Couldn't give a toss. As far as I'm concerned, they both basically perform the same task. More or less the same. So, Pig, will you give the back sack and crack treatment for the video editing? But no, seriously, if any, you wish I could edit, yeah, if there is any editors out there, give me a message on Instagram or Twitter. I'll be brilliant. No United fan will watch the edited clip. Well, actually, you do get a lot of United fans watch them, yeah. They come back, they come on to, to give their opinions about what the fuck is the state of Man United right now. You do get a lot of rivals on there as well, obviously, but you do still get a lot of United fans on them. PC full of cheats, yeah. You can edit, can you, Langdon Skaggs? Mate, get in touch with me, please. That'd be amazing. PC better? I agree, Thomas, in a lot of ways. Lemonhead says, Pig, I think you need to accept United are mid-table now. Nice one, thanks for that, Lemonhead. I think you need to accept you've got a head like a fucking lemon, pal! Right? That's what I think you need to accept. But also, in all fairness, though, yeah, right now we are mid-table guff. This season we are mid-table shit. Of course we are. But we're not as a club. We should never be as a club. I'll never accept Man United being mid-table. I'll never be happy with anything less than success for Man United, mate. You may call it arrogance, but it's arrogance that's been bred from success over the years. My God, we've nearly given them another chance there. It's shite defending at the back. You brought up gaming. Oh, yeah, I guess I did, actually. There's me slagging Zane off for talking about fucking random gaming shite that's off topic. They've nearly scored again. It is just one way. It's one way, this. There's no answers from United for trying to score. United playing like an Atari Jaguar. Yeah, man. Old school. Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Todgers, mate. No chance. Well, your mate sounds like a bit of a knob. To be honest with you, David Carroll, I'll be honest. Uber Run and Vampire Metaphor were great. Thank you, Martin. I don't know. I come up with all sorts of shite during these streams, mate. I don't even remember what I said now. Smash the like, says Hash Rat. Yeah, big time.
Get in there, my son.
One thing's for sure, we've got an awesome community around here, though, and big up everyone who does watch these streams with me.
Get in there, my
Watch
son.
these painful games with us. 2,200 legends in here right now. 1,269 likes. What? Keep hitting those thumbs ups, guys. Let's get to 1.5k likes. Never thought I'd say that before. Let's see if we can. Definitely the most likes we've ever had on a live stream, but it's literally for a game that Man United are getting battered 4-0 in by Palace, so it's not exactly a good thing in that sense. Last night I dreamt a seagull swallowed a shark. Wish I'd stayed asleep for 24 hours. Oh, mate. Shit. Kate says, Pig, where does this rank in your year streaming night games? Is this the lowest point? I mean, it's not the lowest point as an individual game for many reasons. The reason is because you sort of half expect it. This season's already gone from us. You know we're shy. I know Ten Hag's a guff bag. I know the players are bottle merchants. It's very sad, but it's like expected, isn't it, this? So this isn't my lowest point in that sense because I just sort of, it's like, oh my God, they've just hit the fucking post. It's nearly 5-0 and it would have been a heck of a finish. Andre Onana rooted to his spot, literally like a fucking zombie there again. And it's hit the woodwork and bounced away, otherwise it would be 5-0. I mean, it's not just being beaten by Crystal Palace here, but we're getting absolutely decimated. It could be 6, 7, 8-0. I mean, it's right down there, caking it with the lowest point. It's right down there, but I've probably have to say that Liverpool game, because of the context of the game and the rivals and who we were playing, the one we lost 7-0. I'll probably have to say that one's the lowest point in my time streaming, mate. Definitely. Never felt more shit about United than after that game. But that's because it's a big game against big rivals and stuff. For what this actually means, for what this game means, it's kind of sadder in a lot of ways. This is way sadder than that, because this isn't a great team you're coming up against and getting ripped open by. This is a fucking bang average team, if we're being honest. Sure, they've got a couple of good players, but we've made it so easy for them. So this is a lot sadder, but the lowest point, I don't know. The Weetabix Football Club, welcome in. Thank you for the £5 super chat there, my son. Thank you. He says, this super chat is something to put towards a strong drink, pig, mate. After this match, you probably need a strong drink. Thank you so much for the Weetabix Football Club there. Yeah, strong drink, that would be a good idea, actually. Yeah, like, I don't really think I've got any booze in the house, though, bro. But a strong drink would really hit the spot right now. Thank you very much for that. Who knows? Maybe the moment this final whistle blows, I'm off down fucking Tesco Express for a bottle of the hard stuff, lad. Well, I'm not going to do that. But this is fucking shite, though, man. Thank you. I will put that towards something nice, though, mate. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tom DG. Very nice of you to say as well. It's just best watching on YouTube, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you, Monk Chips, for subscribing. Thank you, Anthony Oxford. That's very nice of you to say. Arsenal Scummer. King Kong Bollocks, thank you for subscribing. Alish Hall, thank you for subscribing. We're actually only 13 away from 81,800, so that's pretty crazy. Ruddy can't game. Oh, Roy Keane would be throwing punches at these players if he was on their team. He wouldn't let them on the coach. It's an absolute disgrace and a nonsense. That's your job, Eric. Your job's to not get them playing like shite, Eric. He's got them playing like absolute shite. I'm saving up, guys. I'm trying to remain a little bit chilled here, trust me, I'm absolutely furious. I'm just saving this up, mate. I'm saving this up, and then we're going to unleash it at full time. Because this is fucking unacceptable, mate. I've got a lot of points to make post-whistle here, guys, about this absolute shit. Mate, seriously, James Lorna. Mate, what is the matter with this community? There's some fucking legends in here. There is some absolute legends in here. Oh, my God. Shot on goal. It's blocked. Dude, thank you so much, mate. Dude, first of all, John Murty. I've got a £5 PayPal from John Murty, which I missed. I've also got a raw tenner here from Mr. James Lawler there, man. Thank you, James Lawler, bro, for the super chat. He says, no filthy cut for YouTube here, Mr. Pig. Have a brew on me. Mate, that's a cold hard tenner right to the baby maker right there, lad. Cutting out the middleman. That is raw, lad. Thank you so much for the tip there, mate. That is really nice. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you very much, genuinely. What a beast. What an absolute beast. Thank you, James Lawler. And also John Murty there for the PayPals. Right. Do you know the odds of Erik ten Hag getting the sack?
Super chat.
I don't actually. What are the odds? They should be like 1 to 10. Like, as in, it's very, 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 very likely that he's going to get sacked.
Chat.
Great shout, Rattlehead. I'd do something like that as well. Give it Ollie for the final, mate, and I'm not even kidding. At least Ollie had some passion. Remember when Ollie came in as interim and the team won 10 in a row? There's the final whistle! This team under Erik ten Hag could never win 10 in a row. We could never win 10 in a row. We couldn't win 10 in a row at fucking Tiddlywinks, these twats, with these tossers in the side. And Erik ten Hag is the coach and the manager of this particular team right now. We are in the stinker, lad. We need a plumber to come in and unplug this fucking U-bend that's been clogged up with raw shite this season from all these players and Erik ten Hag just siphoning shite into the system. This is what we've become. We're a team who gets battered 4-0 against Crystal Palace these days. We're the type of side to set up with a couple of geriatrics playing centre-back. We're the type of side to bring on Sofyan fucking Amrabat, defensive-minded player, when we're 3-0 down against Palace. That's who we've become. Erik ten Hag has got this team to the lowest point in my lifetime officially. This is a new low. This is the new low. You come into these games expecting Manchester United to struggle and fail in a lot of ways. You never expected us to get battered 4-0 though. In fact, you do kind of half expect it some of the time now. Once the first goal goes in or the second goal goes in, like it did today, you know United have got no real substance about them to be able to pull themselves back into the fucking game. No, we've just got old Dutch Kojak on the side there, wearing his fucking whatever the life preserver looking jacket he's wearing tonight, mate. He needs the life preserver because he's fucking drowning this twat. Man United is in the mud. He's drowned this football club this season with his style of play. We go on about a style of play. You don't necessarily have players to play a style of play. Oh yeah, bollocks. What a load of bollocks. The style of play should be something that doesn't necessarily leave you. Yes, the players can come and go. They're going to always be interchangeable. You've got to rotate. You've got to deal with injuries and problems like that. But the style, that should be something that remains. The organisation, the belief, that should be something that remains regardless of the personnel. Okay, if you've got worse players on the pitch, you're going to be worse. But how about the mentality? The mentality should be staying the same. So whatever Ten Hag has instilled into this set of players right now, it is absolute bag of AIDS worthy. This team's caught a disease from Ten Hag, and that disease is absolute mediocrity. And I don't even think that they're really playing or fighting for Erik ten Hag any longer. I don't see that. What I see is a bunch of players who've already given up, who are already just sort of okay with the fact that this Baldy's going to get sacked off in the summer. Probably don't like it. A lot of them don't like his methods. A lot of them don't like his tactics. I wouldn't like his tactics and his methods if I was playing for his team. And these players are pathetic as well. Let's just not make it all about the manager. But I would not like his tactics if I was playing for him as well. Because it's negative. It's shite. There's no real attacking further. There's no defensive stability. There's no control in the midfield. So if you're playing for this guy, you're going to probably lose your interest, or at least you lose your faith in him by now this season. You know, think of somebody like a Bruno Fernandes, who, if he was playing for one of the top sides in the world, he would be a top player, winning things, trophies, getting all the goals, getting all the assists. He's a class player. But because he plays for Ten Hag United, he's stifled and shackled with this shite system of football that just doesn't work. Ten Hag goes on about trying to get this team to play a decent style of football. Well, you failed, mate. You failed fucking miserably, lad. This isn't a team that entertains or gives us any sort of confidence that we can even go and beat anybody right now. Look, we've just gone to Selhurst Park, you know, and Palace obviously turned up and they've played well tonight. But boy, oh boy, is it because they're good or because we're shit? Honestly, I think it's just because we're shit. Credit to Palace, they had to take their chances. They did play quite well and everything. Yeah, nice one. But if we actually turn up with any real bollocks about us, we should have blown them away. Man United have no substance under Erik ten Hag. It's sad to say we've got another manager who's failed and he must leave now. And I don't mean leave at the end of the season anymore. I mean he's got to go now. I mean tonight, tomorrow. Booked it, packed it, fucked off. You know, he's got to book it, he's got to pack it, he's got to fuck off. It should happen in the morning, I hope. Honestly, I hope that now, because is he the guy to finish the season strongly with Man United? And is he the right man to take this set of players into the FA Cup final to play Manchester City and potentially win us the game? Is he the right man? Fuck no, he's not the right man, because he's not the right man to go and mastermind a fucking victory against Palace. Or all the other games and results we've had this season. We've just been tucked up 4-0 by Palace. Man City will beat us 28-0 at this rate playing like that. And sure, we'll have different players in there and different personnel, and it's the final, so the players will actually be up for it and they'll actually care, because it's a chance for a trophy and it's against the rivals, it's the final, it's Wembley, and yeah, they'll care. But it's his job to get this team to care anyway. It's his job to get them motivated and up for these games and organised and in the training all week long and mentality-wise and preparation-wise to get them to a performing level where they can perform to a certain standard. You can't pretend this is the same importance as an FA Cup final, this game, but you've got to get your team up for it. Let's just say, there's no need. I can't even be asked to call him fucking Dutch Kojak this or Conehead that or Big Baldy this or Johnny Sins that anymore. I can't be fucking bothered. I'm just going to say it how it is. Ten Hag, You're shite, lad, and you've failed, and you must go. And the board at Manchester United here must swing the axe in the morning if they want to give us a slightly better chance of maybe winning the FA Cup final. That's what I think. I don't think Ten Hag's methods are going to get us to lift that silverware. Whereas perhaps if you put somebody else in, just short term, you might get that lift, you might get that boost. All of a sudden, all of these negative shackles are released. Remember when Ollie came as the interim, we went on a 10-game run. That sort of vibe. No, it can happen. We also might not win the FA Cup. We also may lose all the rest of the games this season. But we're sort of damned if we do, damned if we don't. Like Ten Hag, we're almost definitely going to fail if Ten Hag's here, I think, because it just hasn't got this team playing well. They don't look up for him. They don't look like they're fighting for him. They don't look comfortable with their roles. They don't look like they're happy with, the tactics and the organisation within the team. Okay, it must be difficult when you're Casemiro and you're Johnny Evans and you're just thrown in there. I get that, but these are repeated trends that we're seeing all season long with Erik Ten Hag and his teams. Struggle to keep hold of the ball in midfield. Doesn't matter if you've got Cassie or Mainu or McTominay or whoever in there. Yeah, okay, I get it. McTominay, they're not the best. He's not the best ball player midfielder, but it doesn't really matter who the personnel is. All of the problems have still been there. The defensive vulnerabilities. Yeah, we changed. You could have Maguire, you could have Lindelof, or you could have Martinez, you could have Varane. The defensive vulnerabilities are actually all still there this season. Last season they worked for us, they were good for us. This season, they're all still there. So that's a fundamental stylistic issue. It's not just personnel. It's a stylistic problem. There's a way in which we can't create chances. There's a way in which we've struggled to get the ball to Højlund. We don't create enough chances. We don't score enough chances. We don't keep hold of the ball. We defend really badly. We are unorganised. These are trends that fit every single United side we've seen this season, more or less. Doesn't matter who's playing. So I don't really buy that whole personnel thing that we've got injuries and you can't blame Ten Hag because the players are shite and they're injured and we've got a skeleton squad. I still feel that those sets of players out there coached right, the same set of players tonight that went out there coached right, have enough quality in them to beat Palace. I still believe that. I do. Even that set of players, with Cassie and Johnny Evans at the back, I feel with the right tactics and the right motivation, that they could have got that job done, and they should have got that job done, but they didn't. So it's down to a lot of factors, of course. Yeah, we have shit players, we have shit owners, but the manager, he's got to go. He's got to go now. I've had enough of him. He's got to go. That's it. Ten Hag, see you later on, son. Just really sad, Just really sad more than anything. It's gone beyond anger, this. Man United have become a joke club. We've become this club that's like a fucking shite Liverpool from 10 years ago. Like that sort of joke club where you've got Mrs. Doubtfire, Roy Hodgson in charge and they're doing shite or, even fucking worse than that at the time. It's that sort of vibe. It's just we're stuck in that sort of period of horribleness. Just have to hope, guys, just to try and be a little bit positive. We just have to hope that there's some great talents in our squad, like the youth players such as Garnacho and Mainu and people like this, that are going to go on and represent Man United well over the years. And they want to be here. And that's what we've got to hope. We've got to hope that there is a big emphasis change at this football club from Ineos, the new owners, obviously, who are going to come in and hopefully change things. They hopefully are going to stamp their authority this summer with big decisions. I want them to stamp their authority tomorrow now with a big decision to sack off Erik Ten Hag. That's what needs to happen, really. I think for us to just get a little bit better for the end of the season. We don't have to appoint somebody else long term. No, put an interim in charge until the end of the season. Given the FA Cup, we might win it with a different mentality change. But this mentality is a mentality of losers, beset by somebody who's got a mentality of a loser. I know he's got a mentality of a loser by how he set up and the decision, just that substitute of Amrabat alone. That's a loser mentality to make that sort of a sub. So there it is, guys. Man United are so bad. Ten Hag is an awful coach for us this season, and I've had enough, and we do need to make a change, and we should make a change, and I hope it happens tomorrow. If not, then I guess he's here to the FA Cup final, and regardless of that result, I believe he should be sacked off in the summer, and we should bring somebody else in with a new, fresh approach who isn't so cowardly with their approach. Because he's got a cowardly approach, man. And he might go on in his interview with Gary Neville, well, if you're going to play a certain way and you want a certain style, you need certain players. You need the top players to play for Man United if you want to play the top way. I couldn't disagree more. There's teams out there with a lot lesser players who play a nice style. There's teams out there who
They're never going to have the budget, the amount of money to spend on players like Manchester United do, but their style, for their standards, excels, you know, the stature of their club. Why is Man United, who should be playing one of the best attacking football sort of, you know, sides in the world, playing such anti-football? I've lost the will, guys. I've lost the will. Right, let's get into the live chat. Everyone, thanks for being here. Somber end to this one. We've just got tucked up 4-0 by Palace. You know? Do us a favour if you're just getting in. Smash the like button on the stream. Smash the subscribe button. Now's the time to get into the chat. I'm going to get into the chat to see what you guys are saying. I'm going to stick around for a good while. Then I do have to pop off and edit this gashtastic video together, etc. So, but get your thoughts and opinions in. I'm going to stick around for a good while. We've got 1.5k or something people in here still. Big up yourselves for getting in here and watching this watch along with me. I do appreciate it. Ruddy says, I'm going to be throwing punches. It's a disgrace. Big time. Read that, didn't I? Right, let's scroll down and catch up with the chat a little bit here, guys. Sorry if I missed loads of comments. Jean-Claude Blanc at the game tonight. Really? Interesting, mate. That's very interesting. There'll be a huge backlash in the media tomorrow. Ex-players watching this must be horrified. So true, man. I mean, you know, a lot of the players in this side, I think, have already sort of given up. They're either thinking that we're going to get sold this summer, so why bother? Or they just can't be asked for the season, or they've lost the faith in the manager. Let's turn this timer off. Sorry, I've still got the timer going. Thank you, Ibrahim Al-Mutawa says, yes, big content-wise, you're the best. Thank you very much for that, Ibrahim. That's very nice, bro. I'm glad you think so. Can't wait for Keane analysis. Oh, Keane's going to be throwing punches, lad. Keane is not Welsh. Yeah, well, okay, I haven't got a very good Keano accent, but I'm just saying he'd be throwing punches at him. Views from the bits. That's a great shout, lad. Thank you, Brandon DeVere. Well, it's a lot of positivity coming in the live chat here, mate. Thank you very much, Brandon DeVere. Legend. Any England watch-alongs? Mate, I'm going to do them all. I'm doing all the watch-alongs for all of the Euro games. Every single game, not just England. I'm going to put in some serious hours on the Euros this summer, mate. You know, well, this channel's not going to get to 100k on its own, is it? So we're going to try and put in the hours before. I'm going to literally cover every single game in the European Championship. That's my plan anyway. We'll see if that materialises. Big time light warrior. Yes, indeed. We were Angela White-esque tonight at the back. Do you think the club should play Europe or just concentrate on the league? Really, it's a distraction that's not wanted. So probably it's best to concentrate on the league. Sack Ten Hag tonight. We win the FA Cup. Yeah, maybe. Probably more likely anyway. Onana's worse than Taibbi. He's pretty average. He had a mixed bag of the game today as well. Like he made some good saves, but he's also showing big error proneness throughout. Yeah, he's not the keeper for us, mate. Good luck to him. He's a nice guy. Not for me. Probably draw Arsenal through some craziness. Like, have no reflection on the game result. People appreciate your content, whoever they follow. If there was any one-way traffic, it would be as boring as fuck. Big up. Thank you, Autopilot. No, you're right, mate. Absolutely, you know. You're right. We love a bit of banter around it, man. We like giving out banter. If you're going to give out banter, you've got to be able to take the banter sometimes, you know. And how many shots on target? So we had 7 shots, 2 on target. They had 18 shots, 10 on target. It's the second lowest amount of shots we'd had on target in a game this season, I think they just said. The other game was the one against Manchester City where we were fucking shite. 7 shots on their goal, 2 on target. The second least amount of shots on goal in a game by Manchester United this season. Look, here's somebody who knows a little something about what it's like to play for Man United. Ashley Young, he actually looks fucking sad here, mate. He's like, what the fuck has happened with this club that used to be so great that I used to play for? You know what I mean? Alex Sandusky, thanks for your super chats. Do you know the odds of Ten Hag getting sacked? I don't actually, boss. I really don't, but I imagine it's very, very short odds at this stage. Well, must play. I wouldn't go that far, but he's certainly not one of the best, no. You never witnessed professional footballer play as badly as Casemiro in all my 28 years of watching the sport. Yeah, he's been pretty terrible. Remember, he's chucked in at the defensive spot. He's not a centre-back, is he? But even so, he is pretty bad. He's just very slow. He's not really... His best days are behind him, mate. Last season, he was still good, but... Best days are behind him, man. And the team's gash around him. Bit like Brentford bashing. Yeah, it was like that, mate. How long will you say 17 City fans empty out? In the past, United had fans. The truth, no one now wants to be a United fan. I guess that's the funny difference between us and you there, really, Abermayu, in terms of you City scummers, because you are just a glory-hunting bastard. We will be United fans through thick and thin, regardless of whether we're winning or not. We want to see the success. We deserve the success as a fan base, and we want to see the success. But that's the difference, really, you know? You think that having no success means you should stop being a fan. That's why you're a glory-hunting City scumbag. That's literally summed you up. You have just literally assassinated your own character there, pal. You didn't need me to do it for you. You've shown yourself to be much like 90% of all the rest of the City scum. No, there's still some City scummers out there who were boyhood City fans for when they were shite and they had the brother fucking advertising on the front and Summerbee's your fucking daddy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it, there's some, but a lot of you modern, melty, glory-hunting City scummers, like this guy, Abermanu, just think that you should support a team when they're successful. What a fucking twat. You know what I mean? Oh my God. That's why we get upset and we're passionate, mate, because we're supporting the club regardless anyway. Silent Snake says, I'll throw in for a drink. Cheers for that, Silent Snake, mate. Thank you very much. It's going to be a very large cocktail, this one. Thank you so much, mate. Much love to you, boss. Very much appreciated there, lad.
Super chat.
Right, I'm catching up with the chat. I'm catching up with the chat. Thank you, Silent Snake. Catching up with the chat. Catching up with the chat. Shit, it's yes, they're a joke team. Seven Hags a joke. There is no talent in the club. Jonathan Gallagher, this performance shows the players stop trying for the manager. I actually think you're right. I think this is the sort of the game that does show that the most, that they've perhaps down tools for him. Simon, I've missed a super chat. Shit, the bed, I've missed loads. I'll go back for him in a minute. Sorry, it's just because the chat is... Let me see if I can just sort of find it now, mate. I'll go back through real quick. Hang on a second. Simon Cowie says, what a disgrace and an embarrassment. 4-0 to Crystal Palace. What the fuck? We are Man United, not bloody Southampton. The photo is me and my friend at our last game. Oh shit, sorry, I can't see the photo, mate, because I've actually lost it. I was just reading it from somewhere else on YouTube where the super chats go. But let me just see if I can actually find it here. I don't think I can, mate. But thank you so much for sending that super chat. You're a beast. Also, Kenneth Kernan, thank you for the super chat. Says, always thought Erik Ten Hag needed more time, but I'm now Ten Hag out. No effort anymore, which means he's lost the club. Sack him now. Don't wait for the morning. Yeah, guys, are you Ten Hag in or out? I'm with you. Sack him now. Don't waste any more time. He's not the guy for us. He's a coward, and he's got to go. Roadblock says, your players are overpaid, lazy losers. Any manager would lose it. Should still get some loser like Gareth in to maintain your downward spiral. Shut up, lad. Will Man United finish above Chelsea, says Enrico Tenlappo. Enrique, sorry I missed yours as well, Enrique. Will Man United finish above Chelsea? Enrique Tenlappo, yeah. I actually still think we will, you know. But I know that's being super optimistic. Alex Sandusky, do you know the odds? Oh, I read that one, yeah. Right, I think I'm caught up with all the super chats I missed there, guys. Sorry for missing super chats there. It's been a bit of a hectic one, this. But I think I'm caught up with all the super chats there. Ashley Young, absolute state in this team was guys. So he bloody should do. Yeah, I can't listen to it myself, but you know, I've got to see him on there. He still looks like he's about 22 years old, by the way. I would take him back in our side tomorrow. Like honestly, Ashley Young tomorrow, put him in the team ahead of Anthony Dos Santos, no problem. No, yeah, exactly. Still more fit than Luke Shaw. Exactly. I'll put him in there at 39 years of age. Mate, fair play. Burby says players out, Glazers out first. Well, yeah, we've got to get a lot of the players out. Can't get all the players out, nor should we get all the players out. Remember, some of these players are fucking good, which highlights the job that Ten Hag's doing, you know, being bad. Some of them are shite, but he can choose youth players who maybe have a bit of passion. He can choose better players who haven't let him down so many times. You know, I get it, there's injury issues today, so he's limited. But other times, how many times have you seen him choose Rashford over, you know, another player who should perhaps been given a chance? It's happened loads of times. So... yeah, players out, Glazers out, 100%. I can't deny that those are massive problems at this club. But also the manager is shat it, lad. And he's got to go as well. Wonder what all the great players must be thinking about watching this dude. It's shocking. Imagine being like, you know, like a Keno or a Nev or a Beckham or, you know, Alex Ferguson or one of these legends that was associated with this club when we were actually successful. To see how far we have fallen to this level of absolute debauchery. It's insane, isn't it? Thank you, Ryan Townsend. Much love to you as well, boss. Do you think some of this is down to the club saying that most of the players are for sale? Yeah, very stupid, Tom Fleming. Awful timing. Look, we know a lot of the players are for sale. We know this. We know that there's a lot of people that let us down and we need a regime change. Not even necessarily about people letting us down. It's just that this is the time with Ineos coming in that we need to change. So it's very stupid. Very stupid timing to have all this come out. And I agree. It's fucking stupid, mate. I don't really understand what the idea of that is. Maybe to give everyone a kick up the arse for the end of the season to try and say, hey, look, if you don't perform for us and actually play like a United player, you are going to be sold. But I think it's had the opposite effect. These players are like, well, you know what, fucking sell us then. We don't give a shit. Your glass dildo's born and raised. How are you, counter-debate? Well, fair play to you, Crystal Phalluses. You guys have done well. Ibrahim Al-Mutawa, thank you so much for becoming a member. Everyone, welcome him, Ibrahim Al-Mutawa. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, mate, and being a member there. Thank you, Ibrahim. Appreciate you, dude. Legend. Kenneth Kernan with a super chat. Thank you, Kenneth. As always, thought Eric Tenardi. Oh, yeah, I read that one, didn't I? Yeah, needed more time, yeah. Oh, right, I've caught up with the super chats here now. I get it. Ibrahim Al-Mutawa again with a £1 or a $1 super chat. Thank you, Ibrahim. Legend. Appreciate you, Abraham. Thank you, bro. Mike Jackson says, shitty City will destroy us in the final. Well, if it was like this performance, it is literally like a 10-0, mate. If it was that United that turn up. Thankfully, it won't be. And we will have a bit of passion. And it is one game, so we could turn up and challenge. But you would expect City to pump us, yeah. Ten Hag just needs to put his hands up, admit it hasn't worked out, and resign. Yep, well said. Look at Moisey. Look at Moisey after a few bad results. He's had a good time of it, in my opinion, overall at West Ham, though. Fuck me. But after a few dodgy results, you know, he's leaving at the end of the season by mutual consent. So that's not even him being sacked, is it? That's basically him. That's him saying, I'm just going to walk with no compensation, I believe. I could be wrong. Maybe he's getting compensation, but I'm pretty sure mutual consent just means, yeah, I'll walk. I'll you know, we'll void the contract. Abraham says that's rich coming from United fan plastic. What's rich coming from a United fan, mate? Have you just become a member on my channel and sent various super chats just to be a fucking City scumbag troll or something? Well, thanks for the free money, bitch. You know? What the fuck? Man's becoming a member and then just putting the boot in. What? I've never seen that before, lad. Are you serious? Anyway. What the hell's going on, Sin Games? Sin Games, what is going on, mate? Sin Games, how you doing? Fuck loose. You gotta laugh to stop yourself from crying, don't you, mate? How you doing, Sin Games? Oh, Keaton is always right. Well, he's not always right, mate, but he's right about this club being full of absolute shithouse players who don't care. City will hammer us 6-0. Yep, Sin Games, Ten Hag, just get out already. You're well overstayed your welcome. I'm totally in agreement. Sack him tomorrow, mate. Give it Ollie for the FA Cup final. He's sending in 115 super chats. Oh. Abano Valdez. Thank you so much, very much, Abano. It says, I know it's early doors, but what's your prediction for the City game, pig? Oh, so the City game in the final, Abano Valdez, honestly, my general opinion of it is really that we're going to get pumped, lad. Although, my prediction, you know, so, I don't know, mate, 3-1 to City. I think we're going to lose. We've got a chance. It's the FA Cup final. You think the players, even if they've got somebody who's their manager who they don't like, whose tactics they don't like, who they hate even, who they want gone tomorrow, you think even if that's the case, the FA Cup final, they're going to all give it their all. You know, they're going to all be working, fighting for each other because they want to win the FA Cup. It's not the best scenario to have a team that's struggling going into a final. No, you want to be in good form, playing good stuff. But we've got a chance, mate. We have got a chance. Of course we have. It's the FA Cup final. It's one game. We've got a chance, but we're probably going to get done. And Rabat needs to start the game to end of the season. Only player that cared. Ollie, I'd love to see that. I think the players will have a chance. Yeah, well, you'd get a boost anyway. Maybe a mentality boost. Not going to get too much else of a boost. You know, tactically, he's not going to have too much time to do things. But could certainly make us solid, certainly give us a mentality change, which he did the first time around when he came in as an interim. I don't know, it's a gamble, obviously, but what's the other alternative? Just stick with Ten Hag and expect mediocre guff. That's also a really big gamble. Sticking with him and him not even be able to finish the last few games of the season and get results, potentially in the league, and us finish outside of the European spots, which is happening at the moment. You know, that's the reality if we just stick with Ten Hag, really, because I don't see him changing anything too drastically from this performance to the next, say. Like, we're just awful. So, yeah, we've seen it all season. Look, there's many factors why this club's a failure. the owners, the players, a lot of the players need to go. But if we're pretending like Ten Hag's not massively at fault for a lot of the problems that we've got, we're just burying our head in the sand. Ten Hag's massively at fault for this play this season, a lot of it. He's coaching the team. McKenna's gone to Ipswich. He's got no money. He's signed players on the cheap, and he's coached them to be a good team. What's the excuse for Ten Hag? He's got millions of pounds worth of players. He spent hundreds of millions of pounds worth of money himself on players he wanted. He's got no excuse, mate. The team plays like fucking shite, and half of the players, certainly some of the players I want to see got rid of, he's brought in. So it's all well and good blaming the players and everything, and a lot of them need to go. Certainly a lot of the players that were here before Ten Hag. But also a lot of the players that Ten Hag has brought in, they need to go. Andre Onana's not a United player. Dos Santos isn't a United player. Mason Mount, fuck off. Is he a United player? Fuck off. You know what I mean? So, nah, Ten Hag, you're a fucking shitter, lad. And you have bottled this team up big time this season, and that's the way it is. Yeah, players, yeah, owners, but the managers fucked it raw. And that's how it is. Oh, yeah. Berber, mate, Ten Hag's built a rod for his back by trusting the same old tired players. It was obvious how shit Casemiro was at the centre-back. Yeah, I mean, there's many reasons to it, bro. I don't know why he's playing Casemiro at centre-back. Ten Hag's decisions are just fundamentally silly, aren't they? Look at that substitute today, mate. I don't know, damn. What would Andrew Tate say? I don't know, bro. Ten Hag's a fucking joke, yes. Tyann, it's got to that point. They hired a man with the head of a doorknob, literally. Give it gigs it to end of the season. He got the job on a technicality of a legend who recommended you. You are nothing. You are a fool, and you're a waste of time. Good night. Eric Ten Hag, you are the biggest fool in Manchester. You know? Shout out Andy Tate. Shout out Andy Tate. Not Andrew Tate, but Andy Tate, mate. You know what I mean? Shout out Andy Tate. That's what he'd say, mate. That's what he would say right there. Player power wins again. I mean, I don't know if they've even got much player power, these melts, because we basically... Ineos have come out and said, you're all getting sold. You know what I mean? So, I mean, obviously, you know, they're down tools, so but I don't think the players have got the manager sacked here. The manager's got himself sacked by being shite. And the players obviously have contributed to it because they are ultimately guff. But Ten Hag's laid the foundations of failure this season by signing the wrong players, even decisions at the club like not covering injuries we've had by letting players like, say, Reguilon go back to Spurs rather than sticking him on loan here for the rest of the season, which we could have done. There's many factors, many reasons, you know. There's many reasons, but Ten Hag's most definitely a big reason for our failures, in my opinion. Anyway, it's only an opinion game. My opinion is Ten Hag's 50% responsible for this failure this season. The other 25% is the players, the other 25% is the owners. You can blame the owners all you want for the previous 17, 18 years. They're 100% at fault for that. But this season... They've given him money to spend on his players. He had some players that he wanted to keep. He had some players that he wanted to sell. He had some players he wanted to buy. And he was allowed to do a lot of those things. Not all of those things, but a lot of those things. And he's fundamentally been shite. So, got no sympathy for the guy. He's ruined this club. This is the worst Manchester United team, play style team I've ever seen in my life. This season's Man United under Ten Hag. So, I can't, JC, lad. I'm not in the mood, lad. To be fair, if Bruno was playing tonight, his face would have been fucking tripping him. Oh, nice. Thank you, Axel. Thank you, Leighton. Andy Tate is a legend. Andy Tate is a legend. Simon Cowie, thank you very much for the super chat here. He says, my heart is broken now. Man United and Eric Ten Hag have shattered it with their crap. So sad, isn't it, lad? It's so sad, Simon Cowie. I know, I feel the same, mate. Let's just get some love hearts in the live chat here. Remember, guys, we are a great, passionate community of fans, Man United fans, you know? And we've got a great club. The history of this club is almost incomparable. Certainly within England, we're the tits. The problem is we're living in the past because the last 10 years have been pathetic and the owners have dragged us into this hole. But it can change. It can change, and it will change. So we just have to write this season off for what it is, which is the worst season in my lifetime and one of the worst wastes of time ever, and just hope that next season is better and hope that they do appoint the right person to be managing this side and do sack off the right players that have let us down and do sign the right new players to take us forward. You just got to hope that happens. It probably won't happen to the best possible outcome, but we just want it to go in the right direction. Thank you, Jordan, for subscribing to the channel. Right, yeah, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Click the old sub up, smash the subscribe button, smash the like on the video. We've actually hit, believe it or not, 81,812 subscribers today. We were on, I don't know, like 150, less than that or something. I think we've gone up like 150 people today. So thank you everyone who's got in, who's new. Subscribe if you're new. Click the bell icon for notifications. Smash the like button. Do you know how many likes we've got on the stream as well? I think we've probably set a record. Unfortunately, half of them are scouse. But let's set a record here. Yeah, I think that's a record for a live stream. I don't know. 1,550 likes, guys. That's fucking awesome. So thanks everyone who supported the channel. You know, regardless whoever you support and everything. If you smash the like and you're supporting the channel, then fair play to you. You know, so yeah, thank you very much. And everyone else who's got in the chat, I'm basically going to have to wrap this up, unfortunately, you know, because I've got to edit this post-match video together. But thank you so much, everyone who's got in here. Thanks to all the mods, people like Berber, Johnny Gals, of course, the Mustard, you know, all the moderators in blue. Thank you so much for moderating the channel. All the people in green as well who are members of the channel, like Urbano Valdez, you beast. Jeffers, make the most of it as well. Martin, superstar. Connor Walsh, Martin. You know, all the members, thanks for being members and supporting the show. And everyone who's got in the chat tonight, thank you for being here to witness this shit show and make it slightly less palatable for me by sharing in the pain. Thank you, Chris Purcell. Thank you, Fung Sire, Chappie, Countervate. And apologies if I've not managed to read your comments out tonight. There's a lot of comments coming through here, guys. But please do come back after this video is finished. Get your thoughts and opinions in. Look out for the post-match video, which, in all fairness, I'm not probably going to have done until about 11:30 now. But come back and check that out. And that's posted, and get your thoughts and opinions on United's display right there. Thank you, Kenneth, Kingslayer, Berber, the Big Beard, Roddy, Kingsley. Sorry, let's just say bye to everyone here. Kingsley, Pacer, Chris, Urbano, Simon, Dave, Hajridge, Duran, Stephen Shipman, New Legend, Roddy, Kingslayer, United Till I Die, Top G, Sin Games, Mynamic does gaming and everything. Superstar, Susan, Alex Core, Autopilot, Urbano Valdez, T Mill, Nectar, AR Dan, Simon Cowie. Guys, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway tonight. So, we're doing a giveaway. We've got 2 t-shirts to draw on the next gaming stream from the previous giveaway, which I've got to draw. We're going to draw 3 winners on tomorrow night's giveaway on the gaming channel. All you have to do is go over to this video here, which I'm going to post in the comment section here, and comment on it in the next half an hour before 11. That's all you have to do. Don't worry if you've already commented on it. Just comment on it. Oh, and you've got to be subscribed to the gaming channel as well. Make sure you go over and subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming. Smash the like on that video over there. Comment on this video. Comment to enter giveaway, and the winner shall receive a Flying Pig United merchandise of your choice, be it a hat, a shirt, etc. So go over there. You might as well go over and comment to enter on this link right here. There's the link in the live chat. Click that link. Go and comment on that video. Make sure you subscribe to the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming, and we'll draw the winner from the people who've commented tomorrow. We've already got to draw 2 winners, and we'll draw another one. So go and comment, and we'll draw 3 winners for 3 t-shirts or whatever tomorrow night. Nice one. There it is at the top of the live chat, guys. Thank you very much for everybody who's watched, guys. I'm going to have to wrap it up, unfortunately, but it's been a great stream in the sense of you legends getting in here and showing your support for the channel and stuff. Unfortunately, it's been a shite stream in every other regard. For Man United, for the confidence of the team, the players, for Ten Hag, for everything. You know, this Ten Hag guy, he's gone now, isn't he? He's got to be gone. Thank you, Fig. Thank you, Yuwa, Madhouse, Mohammed, Roddy, all you legends. Alex, Chris, Kingslayer, John Boy T, Bro Gamer, Natalia, Zamina, Rom, Duncan, Leighton, Madhouse, Chappie. Get in there, you legends. Make the most of it. T-Mill, Chris Koo, absolute dons. Every single one of you. Right, guys, here's the link once again. There it is right there. Go comment on that video to enter the giveaway in the next half an hour, and I'll see you on the next one. But that is the end of this video. That's the end of this video, guys. And it's been a shit one. Man United are officially in the toilet. Ten Hag's the plumber who needs to be flushed. And we need to unclog this U-bend and get somebody else in who actually knows a thing or two about fucking plumbing. Because this guy doesn't know. It's like we've got a bloody carpenter doing the plumbing or something right now. Thank you, everyone. That's it from me. God bless you all. Thank you, Hardcore Gamer. Shout out to all the new members. Shout out to all the super chatters as well. Loads of super chats tonight. Big up, everyone, for supporting the show. And thank you, everyone, for getting in here and just hanging around like Simon Cowie, a legend. Thank you, Hadriv, Simon Cowie. Thanks for subscribing. Rag, Nectar, Urbano. You're a hero, lad. That's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. I'll see you on the next one. United in the toilet. See you soon, folks. Piggy loves you. And remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, as this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.